Hey, Schmanky. Do I want to watch this? I was about to play Mario Wonder. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. You can watch, you can play Mario Wonder. I'm actually gonna stream the whole tournament today. So they're gonna do top 24, then it's gonna go to top 16, then to top 8. And that'll be it. Yeah, it's the East Coast Throwdown tournament. It's actually in Connecticut. It's being held in Connecticut. But they were doing the pools Friday and yesterday, which I was watching all day. Now today is actually the last day of the competitions. All right. I'm probably not going to be talking too much, just featuring the stream so you guys can enjoy it and just join with me. But I'll come into the mic every now and again.
What's up, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here at ECT 2023 to take a look at the very first big offline major on the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro competition. That's right, we're here for the MKPK, big MK1. We got a bunch of really strong players. You know that. You know that the major was going to be like that.
Of course.
You know that they're all going to be good stuff here. My name's Ultra David, and with me is Me6.
How's it going, man? I mean, guys, go ahead and look at the bracket yourself on StartGG. You can put in the chat ! bracket. Look at it for yourself. These are the top of the top of the top players we have right now, looking to secure those points in the pro comp as they can. And we have some crazy matches coming up for you this morning. Ready to go.
I know everybody in the chat already is asking, where's Sonic Fox?
Where's Sonic?
Where's
Ninja?
Sonic Fox? Where's Ninja?
Where's Sonic? Where's
Where are
Ninja?
Well, here they are. They're going to be up there at some point. I can't guarantee you that we're going to see every match. We have a top 24.
Right,
and
of
that
course.
means we're probably not going to see everything. But we probably will see a lot also. And we're going to be starting off with a strong match in the loser's side. A couple of players who have already lined up there on the stage. This is Splash versus B-Dog. A couple of guys who've been playing for a while. B-Dog especially for quite a number of years at this point. As far as their path so far, Splash has taken out Sheen, Max Ninja, Joystick 3-0, Unbearable Skill 3-0, and then lost to Sonic Fox 2-3.
2-3 against Sonic Fox is a really strong showing. I mean, that happened yesterday also against Dialogue, against Sonic Fox. I mean, it's showing that we have players here who are like, it's not guaranteed. No one's guaranteed. At this point, anyone could win. Anyone could make that run.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
And
we
then
do.
on B-Dog's side, made it past Luneth and I'm Black James and I Gruesome and Quake. Then lost to Pulse. Costner then was his last victory, 3-2.
3-2 against Costner just to make it into this top 24, and it looks like we are already loaded up and ready to go. We've got the Johnny Cyrax, of course, and then we've got the Lao Goro. It's going to be a great match. Hope you guys are ready to hop into it with us. Let's go ahead and get started.
I love the Lao Goro shell. I think that's so cool. The combination of them just allows for such jerkery. Man, you get to do some jerky things with this team.
You really do. The setups are insane. I mean, getting those launchers as well, and there it is, right as I say it. Goro comes in. He's like, oh, I heard you wanted me to do my job. Here I am. And look at this pressure in the corner, too. I mean, Johnny knowing for being oppressive in the corner, both of these players going to be fighting for positioning the entire match.
For sure. I mean, of course, Johnny Cyrax lets you do some pretty jerky things as well. Oh, that wasn't one of them. It was a little bit too far away for Cyrax to make it safe, but Splash was looking for that.
Yep. All right, Splash playing a little bit more safe, trying to stay away from Johnny.
Trying to control some of that space in between them around the big flesh monster. I'd love it if they could just move that guy off stream real fast.
No, I kind of love it, I'm going to be honest. It's Mortal Kombat.
It's
You got to
definitely
get some
Mortal
gore
Kombat.
in there. And Goro just comes in, launches. Look at this corner carry as well from Liu Kang. Or not Liu Kang, sorry. Wrong Shaolin monk right there. Kung Lao. Ooh, and he doesn't use the EX, doesn't spin the bar. Go ahead. Oh,
Yeah?
goes straight into Fatal. Does he
You're
catch
right.
it?
You're right.
Oh my god, what a great call out right there. Johnny gonna get the parry on the Fatal Blow and go ahead and give B-Dog this first round in this top 24, making a statement. Hey, look at the camera.
That makes me think that there's been a lot of history between these two.
Yeah.
Because to bring that out in round one
Crazy.
of a long set,
Crazy.
like not rare, not commonly done.
That is just a full call out.
Big
too.
read, yeah, oh, 100%. He did have Cyrax backing him up. Oh no, I'm sorry, no, he couldn't have done that if it was Fatal. I just saw Cyrax out there because it was Fatal.
Yeah, and I mean, also Splash had the 3 bars, would have been able to break out of it. Like, that is a full, like, just absolute call out by B-Dog. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
it was sick.
respect it
That was
for
sick.
sure. Look at this movement by B-Dog, or Splash as well. He's using that dive kick to be able to get in quicker. I really like to see that. Ooh,
Oh yeah?
push through.
Including the rest of that.
Ooh, the
Nice.
armor, too, to get
And
through.
why not?
He's out of there. Now we'll see if we see like a stand 4 into the hype combo, see if he can go ahead and get that install working for Johnny. But no, the whiff punish here by Splash going ahead and taking that second round and gonna take us to a final round in this first match. I mean, we're already starting with sweat here.
Totally, yeah.
Overhead into launcher.
B-Dog is just letting it all go. He had 3 bars to start off that combo. Chose not to break. Okay. He's
Go
going to
ahead
get
and
excited.
hype. He's pretty excited right now. He's going to be able to EX any move he wants and not have to use bar for it.
Yeah, cancel him into each other. But that's it. He didn't get too much use of it, to be honest, and
Yeah.
immediately after that breaks. So he's lost all resources.
Yeah, that really wasn't a great use of his hype meter, to be honest. He didn't get as many plus frames or setups as possible, but it doesn't matter because now you're in the corner against Johnny, and look at this damage. Gonna go ahead and get another setup. Goes with the empty jump throw. What a read.
Uh-oh. Could change. This is maybe, honestly, 1 hit away. It's the right hit.
Yeah, can confirm in Fatal Blow, but oh my goodness, that jump in there from B-Dog. Taking this first match.
The bravery of just holding up forward.
It's
It's
scary.
Mortal Kombat, dude. That's what players do. That's what we do in this game.
It is. I mean, we didn't pay $70 to block, okay?
Get out of there, you know? Just hop out, make it work.
All right. And the thing that we're going to see in this top 24 that we maybe haven't seen throughout pools as much, it's first to 3, same as the rest of pools, but we're going to see huge adjustments from these players. These players know how to adjust, not just to the matchup. They're not just looking at the matchup. They're looking at the player that they're playing against, the person they're sitting next to, and how they're playing the matchup. And so we're just going to see adjustments and changes in gameplay. throughout each match.
You're only kind of playing against the opponent's character.
Yeah.
You know, that's not a robot on screen. That's a human next to you who's actually playing.
Yeah,
That's what matters.
Especially because you were sitting literally right next to them.
Like there they are.
Yeah. Goro keeping that safe. Both of them just looking for spacing, but great armor through.
Big drop. Could have been damage. Instead, Splash takes damage. Speed Dog will get the corner too. Most of the way to the corner. There it is.
There it is. Gets the throw. Uses the bar so that he can launch a Cyrax. And this is going to be a lot of damage here for Johnny. Go ahead and get the Cyrax launcher as well in the corner. Accidentally puts himself in the corner after that. And just the throw is going to take it. B-Dog up 1 round again. Looking really strong right now.
I really like what we're seeing out of both of these players. But yeah, okay, the movement comes out of B-Dog.
Yeah, there we go. We've got the dash blocks.
No Goro to call at that point. It does take a while to come back.
Yeah, spending that Cyrax bar again.
Yeah, get pressure, get damage.
Yeah,
while you
get pressure.
And
Go
he's
ahead,
got it.
plus frames.
He's full on there.
Oh, just the random D2. We're playing MK11 today.
But again, no Goro to call. That's all right. Damage here for Splash.
Yeah, it's a quick 37%. Back full screen, though. That's the read here.
Ooh, man, that's so tricky.
It really is. The timing on it's tricky, too. Almost shifted.
Yeah, you couldn't have done a wake up at that point.
Yeah, at that
Could've
point it
just
would have been a read, and that overhead was just going to catch anyways. Wake
Yeah.
up D1, it would have caught on the way down.
Splash fighting to get frame advantage for himself. He's got it now. He's got the corner. Let's see if I was just going to say, let's see if he backs off, though, because he has been prioritizing this more of a neutral game.
Yeah, which I think is smart, because Johnny's going to have those plus frames and really just absolutely abuse them when he's right in your face. Oh, goes ahead and builds up the hype, goes straight into hype meter raw, and there it goes. Johnny, he's going to try to get the most out of it that he can, but Kung Lao able to get the setup. Raw nut punch, not able to get any sort of punish off of that.
There you go, B-Dog. I feel like this has been close so
I
far.
still
but
don't
the
know
score
how to
says
do
2-0.
Yeah,
B-Dog.
it's like, it doesn't feel like a 2-0,
Johnny Cage's
but it feels like it's just
moves
it's
like
really
3
been back
times in
and
a
forth.
row
We're
when
back
he
at character
activates the
select. We're
star.
gonna see what they're
I
thinking,
tried, but
maybe
I
it's just
couldn't
a
get
second
it to
like,
pull off.
think about
Maybe
what
I
the
need
match
to
is
actually really
happening, what
practice with him and
adjustments
see if I
make,
can
or
get that
maybe we're
going.
going to see a character or cameo switch.
I think I would be surprised for Splash to switch. I know a lot of these players in this top 24 have a gaggle of characters.
Yeah, that's true. They do have a lot of, and they have a couple cameos that they can switch between too as well, which, I mean, being able to switch between cameos is going to make a really big difference in a lot of matchups. We saw yesterday people switching, if they were against Reiko, they would switch to the Sub-Zero cameo instead of the Cyrax so they're able to get the armor, things like that. But it looks like we're not seeing a switch here. We're just getting right back into it. He needed a couple seconds to think.
Yeah, he's been a loud player since back in the last game as well.
Yeah.
Pretty dedicated to this.
Yeah, it's interesting to see character loyalty versus play style, because a lot of the characters play differently in this game than they did last game.
Yeah, totally. This guy definitely has a lot of different options, and in some cases, fewer options. No teleport as a main character. Wow, okay.
Called out to stand for.
Whoopsies.
That armor into the Goro launcher. Gonna give Kung Lao some more damage. Not easiest access to damage, though, when he has the Goro.
Nice. Will there be a break? No, he's not going to bother? Okay.
Oh, goes for the parry, and he gets caught anyways!
The timing of it is so tough.
He thought it was over, but it wasn't. It lasts so long.
Super long.
And just the Lao had to finish it off here for Splash. Staying alive, working his way back, looking to make that reverse 3-0 here. Now remember, this is on loser's side, so whoever loses this match is going to be out of the tournament.
Good block.
Good block.
Yeah, B-Dog's defense there. See if he can keep that up. Splash is without Goro for a little while. Let's see how long it takes to frame him
Yeah,
back.
let's see
That's part of why
Splash
he
can
plays
make that
slow
comeback.
style in
If
neutral.
not, he's out of the tournament.
Cyrax comes back constantly, man. That dude's got back very fast comparatively, and so Johnny can do stuff with him, but Splash has got to pick his moments.
Yeah, very true. Splash with a huge life lead here, able to back off, trying not to let B-Dog get in on him. Oh, good armor through again. It's just going to be chip territory here, but Johnny can make this comeback right away. Look at the corner carry. I mean, it's going to be oppressive pressure right here.
This is
from
one hit away.
Splash.
Oh, is there
He
is
went
there a
for it
button?
again.
No!
Genius! He didn't do it again!
Oh, man. There had to be a Hail Mary. Like,
There's
that was the
no
chance.
way.
And B-Dog was exactly right with looking for it. Say
Oh
cheese.
my
That
These ribs for the
killed?
round.
Oh my
Killed?
god.
I didn't even think it was gonna kill there.
Wow, that was a lot.
I thought he had
950,
enough
that was
energy.
Goro.
Yeah, true.
Damn.
The less health, he probably wouldn't have died if it was higher up. Oh, and gets hit by the overhead there with that Lao hat. Gonna get the corner carry again. What's the setup here? Or does he back off? He goes for an empty jump and gets called.
All right,
out.
all these reads are coming up big time on B-Dog's side.
Yeah, I
he
mean-
knows exactly what's up.
Yeah, B-Dog is ready for this. I'm not sure if he knows Splash's play specifically. Maybe he was watching it last night. Or if he's really used to the Kung Lao matchup right now.
Still got corner control.
Yeah.
A little early on the jump in, doesn't pay for it. Man, yep, that was a chance.
That was a big chance. Just quick strings, keeping it safe. Good flawless block on that last hit there from B-Dog.
And again, B-Dog is a hit away. If it's the right hit right now, Splash knows it. He's got to find it. Not going to be breaker in time. So Splash will get
He
a
saved
game up
himself
there,
from
but
being
man, that was
eliminated
hard
so
fought.
far.
Yeah, that was a brawl to the end right there. Splash getting on the board. We're at 2-1 right now. But I love to see the adjustment from Splash, and I love the way that he's actually... I see what you're saying about the shell with the Goro. I love how he uses it for that launcher and keeping things safe. But I feel like Lao isn't able to get as much damage as a lot of the other top-tier players are, or top-tier characters. We're seeing more like 35, 40% combos versus like Raiden or Baraka, we're going to be seeing like 50% combos.
Yeah, that's true. Starting off with 313.
Oh, he goes for the empty jump again into the down one.
Still pressuring. No Goro to call, though.
You can call him for a throw.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I'm not going to come in and help you normally, but I'll do the throw again.
Yeah, I guess I'll smash his head in real quick.
I want to see a Kitana.
The overhead too.
But yesterday,
Gets hit by the overhead again.
actually, there was a
Smash,
good
what a
Kitana
strong
player.
First round there for him.
This guy that goes
Has he
by
made the
Kitana
down
Prime, he was actually playing.
Trying to take up some space in neutral there, but
They
B-Dog is
actually
past
showed a
it.
stream of him.
Okay.
Or he was featured in the stream
Are you gonna
yesterday.
hold on to this bar? No, he does finally do so.
But
Oh,
I
he can wait until the
guess,
Goro call.
I
That's
guess
good.
off
And maybe he wanted to
stream,
give us some resources.
he fought
Yeah,
two
that's a
other
smart
people
breaker right
and
there.
lost.
Oh, and no
I'm like,
flash again.
he's about the only Kitana player that I've seen though.
Chasing a little bit.
Yeah,
Interrupted.
great pickup there as well.
Yeah, you just can't pressure Lao normally. He's got that armor. He's got Goro especially. Keep it up.
Yep.
Gotta always be cognizant of that.
And Splash
Okay,
is
low.
just-
He knew. He knew.
That's not going to be enough to kill, but Splash is right in chip damage territory. Oh, he went for the parry!
Splash knew. Splash super knew what to look for. The whole end of that round was him looking for the low, expecting that parry.
Oh my goodness, Splash might be making this reverse 3-0. We've got ourselves a game 5 right now.
B-Dog chugging the water,
Yeah, he's
trying
got
to settle
take a
himself
sec.
down.
Think about it.
By the way, I love the pixel art of Johnny doing the nut punch.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
That's good.
I like seeing that was what they decided to go with. I was like, either that or the split kick. You got to go with one of them. Madam Bo for cameo.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Jump over. All right, both of them are going to be fighting here for space to go ahead and see who starts off the round. Gets the overhead, but nothing really off of it, and that 9-frame mid is really going to get Johnny started. Oh, missed call on the Cyrax, though.
Goro again. Goro misses,
Yep.
allowing B-Dog to get things going.
Big damage coming out from B-Dog. That armor from Kung Lao doing so well.
And at range, I feel like Splash is a little bit more comfortable there, but right now,
Yeah.
he's got a life deficit. Okay.
Gets called for the Goro, but not a huge conversion off of that. This should be round.
You're right. It's match point for B-Dog.
Ooh,
And
Splash
he
is in
also has
trouble.
full
He
hype
might
meter
lose.
if he can go ahead and either stand for, get it off, or raw hype meter. We haven't seen him get too much out of the hype meter, though. Oh, and
Hey.
here it is.
Powering up.
All right, it's
Everybody's
Johnny's
got
time.
their eyes on him.
Yep. Oh, hold this.
Okay,
this.
okay, yeah. You just don't know if he's going to do another one.
Yeah,
Little mix up there.
exactly.
He didn't get too much out of it, but that's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, I think it was smart not to overextend there.
Yeah. Slow play. They both know that the end of this set could be coming closely. B-Dog now, if he finds the right hit, he's already a hit away from doing this. Oh, man. Only 30% left up there on
Splash
Splash
needs
so
to make
far.
some kind of comeback.
B-Dog looking for his opening here, being very patient. Oh, down two, just calls him out. Overhead.
Goro, no, the big drop!
Oh,
the big
he lost.
Drop straight out of the tournament. Oh, you gotta feel for Splash right there.
Splash is
Oh, my
out.
He has not. There's the breath. Oh man,
Yeah,
you gotta feel for him.
You do gotta feel for him because that was work. That was so close to a comeback. You can see the relief on B-Dog's face.
Yeah.
Hey, pointing the Johnny to the camera, letting them know, you know.
Oh man, poor Splash. What a result. I mean, B-Dog played great. You know,
He did.
And Splash almost
regardless,
beat
right?
Sonic
B-Dog
Fox
played
last
great, but
night
if you're
too.
Splash, all you're thinking about right now is that drop combo.
Yeah, I mean.
That's it. That's all you're thinking about now and maybe for the next week.
Yeah, and here's our Mountain Dew replay, what the do-over, as people have been calling it. We're gonna go ahead and see some of these plays brought to you by Mountain Dew. Ends the round there. Kisses to the camera.
Mm.
A little bit of swag in between. A lot of great play from both of these players.
I love
was
the
a
reads.
brawl. The reads
are
on
big,
the
man.
fatal
That was sick.
blows and
Yeah.
the reads on the parries.
That was great.
Those fatal blows absolutely blew me away.
Yeah, both showing strong stuff with their characters, with their teams. And it really could have gone down to the very, very last round, which is impressive for Splash. I mean, we're looking right now on the top of the screen. It says 2-0. And B-Dog had match point even. It could have been 3-0.
I mean, that also like really shows the mental fortitude of Splash as a competitive player. All these competitive players you're going to see on stream today, it's going to be really hard to shake them. At this point, they have been down 2-0 before and reversed 3-0 before. They have dropped combos and lost a match and had to shake it off and move on from that. But unfortunately, Splash out of losers, out of the tournament, and B-Dog going to be moving on to the next losers round. Remember, you guys can follow along with the bracket on StartGG as well. You can do !bracket in the chat, or you can go to startgg.com and look at the East Coast Throwdown. It looks like next up we're going to be having Samij versus Blue Lynxies. And they're also on the loser side right now, and they're going to be fighting to get into this top 16.
So Samij, just taking a look back at his path so far.
Right, yeah.
He has 3-0 over Nips, 3-0 over Raka, 3-0 over It Is That Serious, 3-1 over Zintai. He lost 1-3 to Rewind. That's who sent him to losers. And then he beat Show Off 3-2
Oh my goodness.
to get into top 24.
What a showing for Samij. I mean, not only a crazy strong NRS player, but we've also seen him killing it in Street Fighter 6. Just a crazy strong fighting game player.
Yeah.
And Blue Lynxies won DNF duel here at ECT this weekend. So coming off of a DNF duel win.
I
and
don't
Blue
quite
Lynxies,
know the other
run was
person. I
also
know
not
Samij.
easy.
I've seen videos of him
He went
playing.
3-0 over Auntie Bo, 3-0
He's actually a
over
really good
Pinky
player.
Cobra, 3-2 over Zane. I watched that one. That was close. He had
So
to
let's
make
see
a
if
full
he can
comeback for
actually
that.
win this one.
Who sent him to losers 0-3. Starting with the Rain. He's gone through a couple of characters, but Rain is what made him get through that Zane match, and I think he's been running that ever since. Samij, Melina, Sector.
Yeah, I really like the Melina Sector setups that we're seeing in this game. Rain Cyrax, of course, great combination between the two of them.
Yeah, I really like Rain. I think he's so cool.
Oh, I think he's awesome.
And good, right? Like, and maybe not really what people thought when they first showed him off. Everybody was like, oh, this is a pure zoner. That's what he's... And, you know, you can zone, at least in some matchups, but he's just as much about offense and pressure.
Yeah, and Melina able to get that ball roll if she gets the right setup with Sector and keep the ball roll safe. A lot of people see the unsafe ball roll, decide, oh, hey, I'm going to go ahead and punish that and get caught by the Sector missile coming down, forgetting that that's about to get them.
Yep.
And I do have a quote from Sonic Fox themselves saying, if you don't think Rain is top tier in this game, you're playing him incorrectly.
There you go.
So we're seeing it right here. Blue Lynxies taking that first round here over Samij.
Waiting for hidden missile. There it is.
Yeah, good setup. Good blocks too as well.
Nice.
Big punish here.
Going for distance, going for patience. You can't see what he's doing. What's he doing in there?
Yeah, I don't know. He could be having a dance party for all we know.
I hope he is.
It's going to also mitigate the size that Molina's going to want to throw as well every time he gets that bubble up.
Yeah. And yeah, really, I mean, you know, joking about what he's doing in there, but you actually can't see what he's doing in there. And, like, it is actually useful for the opponent to not know what you're up to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you setting up? Are you setting up portal? Are you setting up the straight shot? Like, what are you up to?
Exactly. It's a lot harder. Like, there's not going to really be a whiff punish or anything like that because you can't see if Rain's starting to press buttons.
Yep.
Oh, gets caught by the Cyrax, but no conversion off of it. Tries to set up the portal. Great jump in there.
Getting some distance yet again. Samij on the approach, overhead. If he finds the right hit, the round could be over. This is safe, though. Yeah, one thing I really like about Rain and a few different cameos, including Cyrax, is he can make that save.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yo! And right into it!
Goodness, the confirmed Blue Lynxies here is going to be taking that first match, going up 1-0 over
Almost
Samij here,
had him.
showing really strong with the Rain.
Oftentimes when we see Samij, like, we're looking at somebody who has, well, a pretty good player in his ear.
Oh my goodness, imagine having
five.
Sonic as your coach coming up and talking to you. Blue Lynxies giggling a little there like, oh gosh.
The way that Sonic's talking to him, too, like, with
Yeah.
the hand motions. Like, what are you doing? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
It's like, come on, you gotta do
What are you
this and you
doing?
gotta do that. Look, all you gotta do is make sure that you hit the other person more than they hit you and you win the match. I don't understand what's so hard
Genius.
about it.
Madden back from the dead to give us advice. And he's, I mean, he's got such great advice for this. Not just that Fox is a great player, but also Fox is playing Rain.
Yeah, exactly.
And is in the winner's side of top 24 right now with Rain.
Yeah, so Fox is definitely able to say, oh, well, this is fake, or this setup, you're
Yeah,
able to,
yeah.
like, flawless block through here. Things like that, little tiny tech that maybe Samij doesn't quite know yet. We are only a month into the game.
Of course. Where's Sonic Fox?
Yeah, where is Nimby?
Where's Sonic?
Where's
Where are
Sonic?
they? I don't know.
Guys, we showed you Sonic. He was just there on stream right now, all right? Calm down.
Okay, setup.
Yeah, set up
What a
for
block.
that. Oh yeah, we see the switch to Kung Lao. I didn't even notice that by Samij instead of the Sector. Kung Lao is going to be great for setups into low or like unblock or hard to blockables.
Yeah.
And also going to be doing that same thing kind of that Cyrax does, keeping unsafe things and
You
making.
got to hold the hat to make that happen. You have to think a little bit about it in advance.
Yep.
But, you know, you got to do that with the Sector anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And at the same time, as we see already, Samij is using that low hat to be more of a threat on the approach, to bug Blue Linkies as he moves forward.
Yep. Goes ahead and puts the portal down. Good.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, but if Samij had held that hat, that would have been a Blue Linkies landing on it, so I get the patience.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Samij with the life lead. Is that going to work? That might, it's huge range.
Oh, no, gets hit by the
Okay.
Ooh,
hat.
he got saved.
Didn't
By the
get
hat.
armored up in time.
Now that's a good damage. Jeez. A lot of people are talking about that as being also one of the best assists in the game.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
Cyrax clearly is up there. Everybody knows this.
Yep.
But yeah, I think everybody should be looking at Lau. And I'm not at all the first person to be saying that. Like, that assist that he has low hat, the other stuff that he allows you to do too as a full cameo is really good.
Yeah, I think it's also really good that he allows you for combo extensions on your throws as
Totally.
well. Same thing that we see with Cyrax. I feel like we're seeing a very similar, we're seeing similar utility out of the cameos that are being used. People are finding what's going to be working best. Combo extension, damage, or keeping unsafe things safe.
Keep it up.
Here's the launcher in the
Good
corner.
work.
Blue trying to shimmy there a little.
He's
Oh,
still
and
gonna
there it
punish.
is.
Oh, that really lasted a while.
Oh, misses the launcher with Cyrax, though. That's a big drop.
That actually could have been the round. Instead, Samij has another chance. Low hats there. What a block!
Just one more chip with Cyrax here, and it could be Blue Linkies.
The hat was already gone.
my
15 on the
goodness.
clock. Okay, cool. And you know what? Yeah, a great round.
Yeah, smart to wake up with the guys are there. Gonna get a little bit of armor on it.
Yep. Samij harassing here. Cyrax call. Cyrax even brought him back. That is tricky.
my God.
Yep, you can cancel the
The
early
car
frames of that
cancel?
overhead. Yeah. I love that they put that in this game for like specific character moves.
Yeah.
Well, there's only a few in the game, but that's one of them.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to learn what a car cancel was for this game
Yeah.
specifically.
Ancient tech brought back.
I was like, a car cancel? What's that? And they were like, you can cancel on the throw. I was like, oh God.
Just means empty cancel.
Yeah.
If you're at home wondering what we're talking about.
Yeah, you can't.
Canceling before the move hits.
And it just allows for crazy setups because you're sitting there blocking for the move to hit, and then if you're blocking, you're gonna get hit by the throw.
Yeah, like if you're so good that you see the startup of overhead and you think, okay, stand block time.
Yep.
Which is the level that Sumi just playing at.
Exactly. What a great anti-air conversion. Getting the side switch too. Gonna get the corner here for
Oh,
Samij.
the time. Wow.
Both of them have fatal blow.
What a duck!
Micro duck. Oh my gosh. Back into fatal blow. Blue is taking it again with the fatal blow at the end of the round. Are we gonna see Sonic again giving some tech
Damn,
to Samij?
Samij is in
You are
trouble.
allowed to have coaching, but there's a maximum amount of time that you can get coaching during a set, and I feel like that already approached like
Okay.
maximum time. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't know if
I
there's,
didn't,
like,
I
a
didn't have my
specific timer
stopwatch
or
out, you know,
anything
but
on it.
yeah, there is.
Yep. And you guys can see the crowd in the background. Everybody getting ready. Everybody getting hyped for this.
It was a better job, no doubt,
It
by
was.
Samij. Like the way that he was chasing, he was playing footsies with hat essentially, which I thought was really cool to see.
Yep.
Would he switch to
Ooh,
Katana?
would he switch to Katana?
Blue
What would Katana
Melina?
bring in this matchup rather than Melina, though? Maybe a little bit more range with
Totally.
the fans.
Oh.
Yeah.
A
Kitana?
little bit more
Really?
setup play
Let's
than
see.
Melina because she can set up that.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pick Kitana. I was
Not
like,
gonna
ooh,
happen.
yes.
But we might see the Scorpion cameo.
I don't know, man. I think
So
Lao Hat
close,
was
so close.
important to him, even being as close as he was.
I was like, don't mess with my heart like that. Scorpion's my favorite.
Back to
Ooh,
Sector.
All right, we're going back to Sector. Not sure about that because I thought the Lao Hat was doing a lot better for him, but maybe he just feels a lot more comfortable with the Sector setups.
Yeah, yeah. You know, maybe just more comfortable in calling the timings. You can also harass with teleport punch, right? If you think that the opponent's gonna be doing something full screen. There's other stuff going on there.
Yeah, go ahead and get the back throw here from Rain. And gonna get the launcher with Cyrax after the back throw. One of the best things about that cameo is that he's gonna be able to get combo extensions off of throws. One portal set up for Rain. We're gonna see another combo extension here, and there it is.
And it does send him back this time. Nice! Right into overhead Oki, and Blue Linkies can set it up. You can play patiently. Hidden
Yeah.
missile there.
Trying to back off. Blue Linky's happy to sit full screen.
Yeah.
Go ahead and set up the bubble. Gets caught by the low side. Oh, gets caught by the Cyrax. Is this going to be it? And Blue Linkies is sitting on match point right now.
Ooh,
gotta tell you, I did
Samij
not
needs to
see
make
this
some
A 3-0.
back
I didn't
comebacks,
either.
otherwise
There
he's
was
out of
no
the
part of
tournament.
me that saw this being a 3-0.
Like for either side, I would have been really surprised to see a 3-0, but that's where Blue Linkies is at right now. He's only a round away. Delayed on it, so the armor's already gone.
Oh, gets caught by the low. Blue Linky's going to need to work his way out of the corner here.
His defense is great, blocking overhead on reaction, steals a turn with that portal, and now
Gets
he's
hit,
out.
but he's out.
Comfortable spot for himself.
Yeah, but huge life deficit right here. He's got kind of a mountain to climb and gets the whiff punish right there. Samij, what a great play. Just needs one more hit confirm here. Gonna get the combo extension with Cyrax. No, not going with it this time.
Oh, okay, good solution.
Yeah, Samij here, fighting for his life, trying to stay on the board right now. Are we gonna see him try and make that reverse 3-0?
Definitely hoping for it.
Oh, of course.
A lot of this is him playing without Sector. We haven't seen the missile in a little while.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't seen a lot of cameo usage
Yeah,
yet.
hasn't really been the story.
Which is interesting because
Here
the
it is.
Lao Hat was out there a lot. And there it
Hey!
is. What a great confirm. Going to be a lot of damage coming out of here from Melina. Samij fighting back. What an adjustment. Gets the Sector again on Oki.
All right, he's making that comeback.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
he's
see if he
looking
can.
a lot more comfortable. The pressure's
get the
working
win.
out now. Maybe not for long.
here.
You get a jump cancel after that. Here's Blue Linkies.
It's a sweep. Set up with the missile.
There it is.
All
right,
You saw
he's
Blue
still on the
Linkies
board.
block that on reaction a few times.
Yeah.
There when it was really important and the mental stack is high, it gets even tougher.
Yeah, it does. And right now, Blue Linky's going to need to think about, okay, while Samij seems to have adjusted to my gameplay, what can I change up? What can I bring to this game?
Yep. Samij has already used 1 assist call. There's another.
Yep.
So that's going to be gone for a little while. Oh, no. Cyrax call? Interesting. And that allows Samij to get the punish and to get damage.
And look at this huge life lead for Samij. Also with corner pressure. It's going to be a lot for Blue Linkies to be able to bring this round back. And here it goes, gets started.
Movement, he got away from the missile. Classic counterplay versus Doom missile. Samij now just needs 1 hit. Missile's coming. It's coming!
That wasn't in time. And just the ball roll as the anti-air there. Samij has, oh my gosh, what an adjustment. He looks like he is so comfortable in this matchup now. He's looking a lot more comfortable than he was in the first 2 games. He's definitely downloaded a little bit of Blue Linky's play.
He's at a really frustrating range for Blue Linkies, or was for a little while anyway. Ah, okay.
Here we go.
Straight shot cancel. Some pressure.
Into corner. Sector missile is set up. Yeah, you gotta hold that.
A chance maybe? No, actually recovered in time. Samij now there for pressure.
Overhead, Blue Linky's not ready for it.
Here he is still.
Oh,
It's coming.
anti-air. Yeah, he had to spend
Ah, Samij didn't believe that Blue Linkies was actually just hanging out doing nothing in there. He was right. Suddenly this is completely a Samij game. Completely a Samij set.
Samij has brought it back. We are at 2-2
Wow,
now.
Samij is
Going
making
into
that
game 5,
comeback.
And just like we had said, we didn't see this being a 3-0 either way.
No.
And Samij heard you, and he was like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to win.
Exactly.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, I forgot
For
about
sure.
that.
Thanks, John Madden.
And we see Blue here. He's going ahead, putting on his blue hat, getting a little bit of coaching here. Turkey.
On stream. Don't do this.
On his blue hat,
Alright.
getting a little bit of coaching here. Turkey.
This is the reverse Sonic Fox, putting on your
Yeah,
hat
put
when
on
somebody
the hat.
almost has you beat. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing will be like when you make Sonic take off the hat.
You made him show his own head?
Yeah, imagine. Backs off, but has to hold the missile. Great setup into grab. That strike throw game gonna take Samij pretty far right there.
Patience, but there's...
Oh, great micro duck and has to spend the breaker.
Sometimes you know exactly what the opponent's going to do. That jump right there tells me that Samij has the scope.
Yeah, Samij somehow had that read just like that. These players have reads and have call-outs. And Samij, it looks like this is his round. He is on set point. He might be making this reverse 3-0.
What a bad situation here for Blue Linkies. He's caught in the corner. Cyrax will give him some space. And a chance for slight pressure, but... What? The duck, come on. Why would you duck there?
Because he knew.
He knew.
He
What can
knew.
you say? Yeah. Sometimes you just know, and it seems right now that Samij just knows. A chance on whiff punish. Yeah, she is there for a while, as we saw before. So decent damage into slight setup. Not a lot.
Sector is up. Oh, great launcher here.
God,
Gets thrown
it's
back at a really awkward angle, though.
thinked out. Maybe it'll fix
Both of them
itself.
are-
It's a fatal blow. This could be anybody's round.
Samij
Gosh.
in there. Distance again for Blue Linkies.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
And
with
again,
the
whip
play.
punish. He's too late this time.
Oh,
Cyrax.
Cyrax at the wrong time gets the block on the overhead. What a scramble here, and Blue Linkies is staying alive. We're going to final round here.
He did not even have Cyrax to make that safe. He just knew. And now, as you said, getting close
Come on,
to it. The missile,
Samij.
though, interrupts
Yeah.
as it's on Samij. Close to the corner if he can make his way there.
Gets hit by the overhead.
Okay, Cyrax gone.
Yep.
Here's a grab.
Here's a throw.
He can keep it up. Cyrax,
Yep.
please. Cyrax, give it hand, take it.
Goes for the trade with the sector missile there. No anti-air, but the trip
That
guard.
was huge. That was huge. Getting rid of all that bar. Blue Linkies, I feel like, is more in it now than he's been in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
His neutral's looking good. His movement's looking good. The missile's there, and he's away from it. The cognizance. Stealing a huge turn!
Oh my god, is this going to be it for Blue Linkies? He needs one more
Oh
hit confirm, and
no,
here it is. Blue
Samish
Linkies
lost.
is taking it 3-2 over Samij, not allowing for that reverse 3-0. He needed the hat.
It was the hat.
It was
all
the
along.
hat. That's all he needed for it. And Blue Linkies is moving on in the bracket. Samij out for Mortal Kombat today. What a great showing for both of these players.
Blue Linkies tapped on the hat right there just to let
Yeah.
everybody know. He knows what won him that match.
Yeah, he was like, it was the hat.
It was the hat.
It wasn't his crazy gameplay or stealing that turn at the
No.
end.
Oh,
It was
Samij
the
was
hat.
doing
Sometimes you
so
just gotta
good.
Put hat on.
Making
Maybe
that
it was a little
comeback.
chilly.
I kind of think it is a little chilly, so
I think
understand.
they cranked it. I think they cranked the AC today.
All right, well, we're moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
We're staying in loser's side, and we're staying in the same side of top 24.
Yeah.
It's going to be Pluralmight versus Big Daddy G.
Yeah, this is going to be a big one. Big Daddy G is playing Smoke, but first we're going to look at this replay of this crazy set. And look, Blue Linkies got that Fatal to close out rounds twice. Just one hit confirm into Fatal. Got hit out there by the Kung Lao hat, trying to go for Raw Fatal, but using the Armored Geyser. I mean, this was a brawl to the end.
This wasn't even a tale of 2 sets. This is a tale of 3 sets. Like,
Yeah.
there was the first set where Blue Linkies was totally in control. Just looking here, he gets up to match point.
Yeah, and
Right,
you
he
can
looks
see
great.
It was 2-0.
It just seemed like dominance. And then Samij figured something out. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Just the timings, the mix-ups were all in his favor for then set number 2. And then in the very last, like, 2 rounds was Blue Linkies getting back into the game. His head was warm. He could think correctly. Brain
Yeah.
freeze gone.
yeah, exactly.
You know, now all the neurons are firing.
Exactly, that's what it was. And I mean, we went down to the wire. We went down here to the last round, and we see a little pop up there. Blue Linkies really excited about that.
As he should be.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing smoke coming out of Big Daddy G, and then I'm not sure. Do you know who Pluralmight is playing?
Yeah, I think he was playing Tanya last night.
Tanya, okay.
We'll see if that's what he sticks with.
I mean, Smoke going to be one of the harder characters to play against, in my opinion, because he goes invisible, and then you have to hold mix-up while he's invisible. And I think that's just kind of insane.
It's like pretty good.
It's a little insane.
Pretty good to be doing mix-ups while the opponent literally can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, imagine like, okay, well, make sure you block the overhead. Well, you can't see that he's doing an overhead, but block it anyways. Block the
Good
low
luck.
too.
Good luck. Good luck.
Have fun with that. I did notice I was watching Big Daddy G play yesterday when he was playing against Joystick. He took Joystick out of losers yesterday, and he had those combos down to a T, as you expect from anybody in this top 24.
Yeah.
But I mean, he would go invisible and be getting full optimal combos without even being able to see his own character.
So he beat Gur in pools 3 games to 1.
Imagine.
And that was on Friday. So he had to play yesterday in top 64, but that's quite a long ways to wait. If you haven't seen his pool play, he did some magical stuff with Storm, or with the Storm, with Smoke. It was super sick to watch. As you said, he made it past Joystick as well.
Yep.
He lost to Gambler, who sent him down to losers.
Looks like Gambler sent a lot of people to losers here.
Yeah, Gambler's on winner's side still.
Yeah.
Rebel also defeated by Big Daddy G, and then for Pluralmight, made it past Loopy, Roman 22S, Aztec 3-0.
Yeah.
3-1 over Show Off. He lost a rewind, but still taking out some big names already.
Yeah, for sure. All right, looks like they're ready to go. Looks like they got their button check done. We're going to be getting into it. Hope you guys are ready for this awesome set coming for you. We're seeing the Smoke. We're seeing the Tanya. No surprises here. Tanya Goro, though.
Yeah, just such a natural pairing for her. Like Lao, she gets so many like small pop-ups that are difficult for her to convert into big damage. But with Goro, all of those end up in big damage, big corner carry, whatever she's looking for, setups.
Also, for any of you watching,
Safety.
if you see Tanya get that little glowy circle behind her, it gives her access to an air dash. And that's one of her power-ups that she's going to be going for. Oh my god, the overhead into corner carry. Pluralmight starting off strong here. Definitely
really
gonna
harassing
have
with
to
forward
wait.
2. That's such a great string for her. Very hit confirmable. All parts of it are safe. Huge range on it, as you can see. It's just a natural big button. He held on to that thing forever.
And now he's gone. Where is he?
I don't know.
He's doing a lot of damage
Somewhere
wherever
in
he
that
is.
forest. Who knows?
I guess the setup of the Lao hat, but gonna go ahead and armor out of that. Tanya out of the corner and said, no, this is your turn. This is your home now.
When she's got a Goro, when she's got a bar, you just can't feel safe pressuring against her because she can just do it and get out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Good pressure here.
Backing
And
off.
Goro
The
just
low grab.
launching.
Shoutouts to Goro.
So smart also to use that to keep Smoke in the corner, even though Goro threw her out the other, or threw a Smoke out the other way.
Yeah, she has really, really good side switching ability.
Yeah, which I think is huge in this game. I think any 2D game is going to be huge to get somebody in the corner, but especially with less options on Wake Up here in this game, it's going to be even bigger of an oppressive thing to do.
Big Daddy G trying to get out of there. But this is all about forward 2 pressure for Throwdown. The little timings on it. Okay. You know what? Like, I think a lot of people would respect that, but since Pluralmite knows he could just do that and call Goro and be cool, there's not as much hesitance.
Yeah, Deadly Vapor's coming in, looking to get the mix. Now we see Tanya does have that power up. She's going to have access to the air dash, but it
How did
doesn't
you
matter if you
know?
can't see.
How did Big Daddy G know that he was there to get that full conversion?
That's what I was
Man,
saying.
That's so cool. It's super. What a ninja this character is. It's so sick.
Yeah, I love Smoke in this game. Look at those cancels as well. Getting the launcher. Smoke with a long combo into invisibility. Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Big Daddy G knows.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
You got to put on your smoke goggles.
Oh, and goes ahead and spends the fatal blow. You want to go ahead and spend the bar and go ahead and take the round here. That should be enough.
Are you gonna?
It's 950.
Yeah, that's true. There's a Goro.
But it is scaling a lot. I did not expect it to scale as much. Oh, and
Not enough by just barely. Goro
Just a
to the
little
rescue.
chip. Oh, and just the down one to finish it out there. Big Daddy G staying alive here in this first round, or in this first match here. Buff on for Tanya.
Yeah, as you said, she gets a little teleport action.
Yeah, a little bit of an air dash like her MKX days.
Really? Against the 3? That was ridiculous.
Was that a read? Was that reaction?
I would love to believe it's reactions, but I have no idea.
All right, I'm gonna give him it was a reaction, guys.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, armoring through that, going and getting the Goro launcher.
You just gotta find a moment to press a button there. You can't let Tanya harass you forever, but Pluralmite's done a great job for the most part here at finding those moments when Big Daddy G wants to press a button.
Yeah, Pluralmite being smart.
And this
too
Tanya
about
player is
backing
really
off,
good.
But I mean, the Kung Lao hat setup allowing Big Daddy G to go ahead and get invisible and get behind you.
Plural
And huge
might.
damage, 446. And since it was 2 quick strikes, that armor didn't matter.
Yeah, that
And
was
Big Daddy G game 1.
It's smart. That's a high, so a lot of people don't go for it, but it is a quick armor break. It's a da-da. Same as like Baraka's like mid-low. It's a great armor breaker because it hits so quickly. Great jump in here. What's the setup gonna be? Oh, goes on side, gets the overhead, and now he's invisible.
What? Come on. Oh, come on. That was so good.
Too good. Oh, and he's gone again. Big Daddy G with the cancels, invisibility. Look at this damage as well. Is he going to be able to close out the round here? Oh, and he is, but at the cost of keeping himself in the corner. What do you do when you start this close to somebody?
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. You get a backdash and a whiff to grab. And here's going to be a lot of damage for Tanya. Going ahead and getting Oki, but I mean, look at the side switch here from Big Daddy G.
Yeah. He's out of it just like that. Trying to play footsies, but it's Tanya. He's got the bigger buttons.
Yeah, exactly. Big Daddy G doing a really good job with the spacing and working with it because Tanya's normals are going to be reaching a lot further. Smoke a lot, one of the more stubby players, and Tanya definitely has a lot of range.
Yeah, she's totally on the opposite side of that scale. That could have been a whiff punish. Kind of hard to expect that coming up, though.
How did he get the anti-air and know where he was? I love this
Big
setup
plus.
play. All right, spends the breaker.
Oh, no.
big
Oh, Goro was
punish.
nowhere near. It wasn't enough. Oh, wow. All right.
Pluralmite taking us to a final round here.
Ooh, gets the sweep. Big Daddy trying to get away. The interesting about his smoke play that there's a lot of time of him spent away and then stabbing in, just as we saw right there, or stabbing in with grenades.
He's got long range with that weapon.
Big Daddy is doing a good job of trying to keep the pace of this game. He's backing off and then suddenly rushing down when he can. Side switch. Opens up.
Yeah. Gonna end it. 300? Maybe, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, big setup on Wake Up. Gonna use the armor to get out of that, and Goro gonna go ahead and launch. One confirm into Fatal Blow for either of these players is gonna take the match. Oh.
There's no Goro, and not gonna be one for a while now. And that means that she's gotta play a little bit differently. That said, Pluralmite only needs 1 or 2 hits.
Both
Outside of the range of stand 3, trying to be nowhere near.
Oh my gosh, gets the buff up.
Setup, and he could just waltz in. Where's he going?
Where is he?
You interrupted.
Oh
Pluralmite
my god!
stole his turn against the Invisible Man and found the end of the round.
And I mean, we see some more coaching going on here. What's better coaching than Sonic Fox? Oh, you got Ninja Killer
Where's
to coach
Ninja?
now. Yeah, where's Ninja?
Where's Ninja?
Where's Sonic, man?
Hey, when's Ninja on?
Yeah, guys, is Sonic playing next? Is Ninja on? We were promised.
Super cool set between 2 really different kinds of characters.
Yeah, for sure. And I think Big Daddy G is doing a really good job. I thought that this was going to be a really hard matchup for Smoke going into it, to be honest.
Okay. He's going to find the knockdown for himself here after ending up at good damage. Oh, that would have been sick.
Converted. That would have been awesome. Great block there on the overhead.
Right back to the corner.
Yeah, but he said, now you're in the corner, and I'm invisible, and
Where'd
you
he
can't
go?
see me.
Invisible Forest, Spirit Smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Forget the living forest, it's the invisible forest. Oh, and just goes for the armor through, interrupting whatever BDG was doing there.
Big Daddy G again, staying away. You don't always need to be harassing as Smoke. One of my favorite things about a strong Smoke player, just like this kind of character archetype of like big mix-up character, is that you don't always need to be mixing up.
Yeah.
You could be patient. You can look for your moment and then get things going at just the right time. And Big Daddy G is making that work perfectly.
Yeah, what a great flawless block there, mitigating the chip as well. But I agree, Big Daddy G is playing this really well, playing patiently, which you don't see a lot from rushdown characters like Smoke or mixed characters like Smoke.
Oh, gotta get there. Not quite.
Just goes for the raw overhead.
Pluralmite will be able to pressure. He'd rather not. Backs off. Again, outside of stand 3 range, allowing Lao Hat to get set up means that Smoke could move forward or pick his moment. Still doesn't need to rush in constantly. Here he goes. Come on.
I mean,
Come on.
oh my goodness. What do you do against
I don't
that?
know.
Pluralmite sitting on Fatal Blow, so is BDG. Neither of them with access to Breaker either.
Goro. Goro missed!
Oh, Goro
and
missed.
Big Daddy G didn't think he was gonna miss. He was
Yeah.
playing patiently.
Didn't want to risk that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is coming down to the wire.
Tanya with the buff up. A little bit more movement for her. Here's Goro to make it safe.
Yep.
And look at the chip.
So
Look,
much.
oh man, steals the time. He did not have a Goro to call in that moment, but
Yeah.
he was right anyway. Might have just been chip fail, to be
I
honest.
think it was chip there. I think he believed in the chip. And here's the launcher here from Smoke. BDG gonna go with the hard knockdown. No,
Yep,
gonna
into setup.
into setup into Kung Lao. Tanya switching sides with a back throw. What a back throw again, you're in the corner. Goro coming in, launching you.
No!
Oh, drops the
And
screen.
Shu stands there whiffing for so long after that. With Big Daddy G taking huge
Completely
advantage,
missed
maybe
the
for the
combo.
round in the
Damn.
game.
Yeah, let's see if it's enough. And
Yeah.
it is enough. That drop, Pluralmite's got to be feeling that drop from Goro. Again, same thing we saw in the last set.
You got to feel for players who lose rounds in part because of that, but that is the game. We are here, we're humans using our hands to control these mechanisms. Sometimes you screw it up.
Yeah, it's true. Even the
Huge
top
part of the game.
top players are.
Yep.
Good tech. Goro, though, Pluralmite coming back with a vengeance. Look at this life lead. Absolutely rolling over BDG right now. But BDG's invisible.
Immediately getting things started.
Yes.
Immediately 300 plus, 350.
Yeah, gets the side switch again. Both of these characters with great side switch potential.
Woo!
The breaker. Tanya not gonna have access to any bar right now, but BDG also doesn't have any bar.
Knocks him out of the sky before he could get there. Great timing. Goro to the rescue.
Keeps it safe.
It's a good mix-up, too, on throw sides. Big Daddy G's had two that haven't worked out. What are you going to do? I mean, it's just, you just got to make a bad guess.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just time to make the tough read, and Big Daddy G will do what he needs to do to secure the round and go up to match point.
Yeah, smart to spend the fatal there. Wasn't going to be able to kill without it, and it was a little too close. You want to go and spend the bag if you have it. BDG is going to be sitting on set point here. Looking to close it out.
He killed her. I mean, she...
No, she's fine. Her
she's,
eye is
she's fine. She's fine, actually.
Yeah, see, she's
there
just
she
standing
is.
up, but
There
she's
she
fine.
is, there she is.
Nobody ever dies
That's
in Mortal Kombat. Didn't you listen to Liu Kang?
Oh, you're right. He's fine. Maintaining the turn, and no confirm. Big Daddy G backs off yet again, as we've seen throughout the set. He backs off. He tries to set up the situation. Trying to stab in at the right moment. That was not it.
Yeah, good interrupt, good punish
No,
there by Tanya.
again.
It's dropping the
just
combo.
whiffing each time. I'm not sure if it's a missed timing. Smoking to get the side switch again and get the Kung Lao.
Oh, very nice. But Pluralmite scoped out the setup.
Yes. Oh, side switch.
Yeah, it is a high. It's big plus on block if you do block it, but he doesn't need to block it.
Yeah, Pluralmite here. Just needs one more hit confirm.
Oh, you waited?
Ooh,
Literally waited?
And is this going to be it?
There's maybe going to be a breaker available. Wow.
Oh, no, that's it. BDG
he's out.
takes it over Pluralmite 3-1, moving on in top 24.
What a set.
Yeah, what a crazy set here.
I really like watching both of those players, both of those characters. They're just super fun and unique in the context of this game and many other games too.
I agree, and it's like, I feel like those players are just, like, not players, those characters are a huge juxtaposition of each other.
Oh, yeah.
They play just completely opposite.
Yeah, yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, well, see who moves forward there. It is Big Daddy G. He'll play against the winner of Destroyer or Gur, which we'll get to in a little bit. Here's the look back, though, first at how this went down with the Mountain Dew redo. And Big Daddy G coming out with a strong start. Man, that was a lot. 446.
446 out of smoke. That's going to be like one of his most damaging combos without Fatal Blow. Pluralmite was doing a really good job using that armored move, though, to get through sometimes when BDG was invisible or getting through those kind of gaps in smoke strings.
Yeah, man, look at this. So much interesting play. The back and forth again. I really love that about Big Daddy G's style with smoke. You know, when you're like on Combat League and playing against rando smoke,
Yeah.
they're not doing that.
No.
They're not looking for the right moment.
I mean, BDG got an anti-air
Yeah,
and knew exactly where he was for that full combo.
good work.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Our next expected match is going to be Destroyer versus Gur. By the way, this is loser side. Have you
Yeah,
seen the quality
this
of these
is
matches?
loser side.
We're on loser's side.
Yeah.
We haven't even looked at winner's side, which is Pulse versus
Absolutely.
Rewind, King Gambler versus Sonic Fox. And that's only in this side of the top 24.
Yeah.
The other side of the top 24 is the Mighty Unjust versus Wise Gemini and Zombat versus Ninja Killer. Where's Ninja?
Where's Ninja?
Where's Ninja Killer?
Where's Sonic?
Have we seen them yet?
I don't know. I don't think we've seen them yet.
I don't think we've seen
They
them
were
yet
just
either.
cameos so far.
They're cameos. And we're not going to see them for a little while yet either, as we're going to go to a quick break. I know you'll be back after
Yeah,
this.
for sure.
Whole timelines. Finally, a worthy challenge.
Welcome back, combatants. Welcome back to our first stop on the Pro Tour for Mortal Kombat 1. We are here at ECT. I'm Miss Meeseeks, joined here by Ultra David, and we're going to be getting back into these crazy matches. So far, we have only seen loser side of top 24, and it has been a sweat fest. We have a crazy
let's see who we're gonna
match
see
on
next.
deck next. Do you want to let them know about it, David?
Absolutely. Coming up next, we're going to have Destroyer versus Grr. The players are already
Destroyer
up there
versus
on
Grr.
stage. Two stalwarts of the scene for a long time.
Grr.
Destroyer, a strong player in his own right. Second place at the MKX tournament that we had here this weekend. And deep into MK1 as well. As you could see, he took out Mr. Sloth 3-0, Monkey Business 3-0, Zintai 3-0, Fresh 3-0. Only Pulse has beaten him, and that was 3-2.
Yeah, that's
So
a
he's
close
having a killer weekend. On Grr's side, he lost to Big Daddy G, 3 games to 1. We mentioned that before, but he's also only lost 2 games otherwise, as he beat Dialogue and Zane, among others, and Unbearable Skill, among others. So Gearus, Lau. Lau seems like a pretty common cameo for Gearus. Lets you do some pretty cool stuff. Buffs footsies, but also, of course, lots of other cool setups and big damage combos with teleport, etc.
Yeah, and of course we've been seeing a lot of this Raiden Cyrax combination, one of the stronger combinations in the game right now. Look at that whiff punish though, forcing break. A lot of damage for Destroyer if he didn't break there. Raiden gonna be able to dish out a good 40 to 50% with Cyrax and also get a lot of chip to end out rounds and things like that, keep things safe. He's gonna want to get a launcher in the corner.
Yeah, even with kind of a miss, it was still a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's
Grr
just...
taking back his team. I'm sorry, his turn, as he's in there. Again, Hat. Oh, keep it
gets
up!
the
You
launcher.
totally can, yes.
Oh, gets the freeze and confirms into Fatal Blow. Grr gonna be taking that first round here.
Yeah, a couple of errant issues, I think, for Destroyer. All those instances, hopefully he tightens it up.
Yeah, I definitely saw a whiff there. Grr wasn't even ready for the whiff, not expecting it to come out of Destroyer there. I mean, Grr starting off. Grr was one of, if not the strongest Gearuses back in MK11, bringing it back here in MK1, showing what Gearus can do. Definitely a more complex character, and is going to have a lot of ups.
But I feel like he played kind of the more complex version of regular Gearus in that last game too, so that makes sense to me. That sand mode right there, limited period of time. If you get hit, you only take the 1 hit and then get reset back to where you started. So it's a free pressure essentially, but you don't get to keep it up forever. So
Yeah,
teleported back.
We're going to see Grr trying to set up the sand for Mekulon as well. He's going to want to get at least 3 hourglasses. But I mean, he doesn't even need it in this match. He just took that match just like that.
He did, yeah. I mean, this character, I think, has a really high ceiling personally, because just as like kind of a base character, he's got a lot of good options, especially with some of these cameos that make him really work well. But then you can also set up big wild stuff. We saw the snap at the end there. If you do, as you said, 3 clocks, you get access to that. But you can also just do amplified clock, like right at the start. There it is.
Yep, there
so
it
now
is.
he's got it, and he can either do the snap from anywhere into big damage, or he can get out of combos for a bar.
And Grr going to know the best optimals depending on where he freezes them. Look at that call out as well. Just getting the big throwdown, get on the ground, but Raiden coming in here with a lot of damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
But there it is. Yep.
Look at that health. You see Grr's health up there? That's right. It came back.
It's like free breaker.
It is. It is.
Grr getting the launcher going ahead. Oh my goodness.
I did
He
not
is
notice
one
that.
of the set
He
right
gets his health back when he does
Destroyer
that?
definitely
Wow.
going to need to make a big difference in his gameplay.
He tried to teleport in to get something going, but not quite.
Yeah, got caught by that
EX
loud
clock's
hat.
already up.
Overhead here.
Nice catch. The Destroyer is trying to mix things up. Trying to teleport a little bit more often. Trying to get in on his terms a little bit more.
Yep.
Here it is. You can try it out. If it doesn't work out, it's no big deal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You're utilizing that to the fullest extent. Oh, wow. What a great whiff punish there, but not able to get a lot off of it there for
It's unfortunate
Destroyer.
for Destroyer.
Whiffs
That was
again.
one of his 2 chances so far.
Grr with the launcher.
Yeah.
Freezes, and this is going to be enough to take the match. Grr is already up 2-0.
That forward 4-4 string is unsafe. But if you do forward 4-4 into low hat, you're safe
You're plus
on block. And if it hits, as we saw, the opponent gets launched so high that they go over low hat, and you can just keep the combo going normally.
Yeah.
So it's just a really nice way to pressure for Gearus. You know, you got to think
There's
about
Mr.
how to
Aqua
deal with
without
that.
his
We see a lot
glasses.
of overheads, but Destroyer is trying to search deep right now for what the solution might be.
Yeah, Destroyer's really thinking it through, really trying to see, okay, what adjustments can I make? Does he have another pocket character? I'm not sure. I've really only seen him on the Raiden Cyrax, but I mean,
He's got a Shao.
he's got a Shao.
I think I'd be surprised if we saw the Shao.
Oh,
We're going to Shao?
We're going to
Okay.
General Shao.
Okay.
All right, he figured. I mean, to be honest, he might as well try it out. It was not working for him with the Raiden Cyrax. Was getting some missed inputs. Was getting some missed timings. So maybe we're gonna see something better out of the General Shao. He's definitely gonna have more range, but it's not gonna be as impressive as Raiden Cyrax can be.
Oh, big chance. Great conversion by Destroyer.
Big damage here
It's
for
always big
Destroyer.
damage for this dude. That was 300 just like that.
Yeah.
It's still there. Yep, safety because of Lao Hat.
It's caught by the overhead. Doesn't matter if he gets hit.
Yeah. Woo, see ya.
And he's gone.
A low start.
Start.
Oh, that's bad. He's going to end up right there. And he's quite punishable afterwards, but Destroyer did not get it.
Player set up into Lao Hat. Oh my god, gonna go ahead and get the confirm there, Gur. Just not even letting Destroyer get anything going.
Yeah, there it was. What a dash. Under it's not enough. Hold on a second. Oh, a chance maybe.
Alright, Destroyer gonna go ahead and spend bar. Oh, and Gur is out just like that. Had it loaded up and ready to go and uses that Sandnado to close out. Gur here is sitting on set point.
I feel like nobody in MK11 is as comfortable with that distancey style of Gears as Gur was.
Yeah.
And in this game, that's not really the name of the game for Gears, but he can nevertheless do it well as a player. Right into setup.
Yeah, I feel like Gur is one of those people that we saw stick with character loyalty and change game style play. Gur is definitely playing a little bit differently in this game.
Underneath the high, and it's Gur setting it up yet again. Huge jump too. Okay, he's spending it all.
Yeah, spending
Or
it all
risking it all, I should say.
Oh, Gur's out, but that was a little bit
And
late.
he got
Had
some of
already
that
had a
life
lot of
back.
damage off. Multiple Lao Hat. Oh, gets hit, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no big deal. Take a little bit of damage, you're back.
Gur
He is
just needs one more
relentlessly moving
confirm.
forward. Destroyer in big trouble.
Destroyer gonna need
Dashing
to-
for his life.
Oh no, gets stopped out of the dash, and that's gonna be it. Gur taking it 3-0 over Destroyer. Gonna be moving on to play Big Daddy G in the next round of losers on this side.
Destroyer
of
is out
24.
of the tournament.
That's going to be a good one. So our next round of losers matchups, as you just said, Big Daddy G versus Gur and Blue Linkies versus B-Dog. But again, we've only been talking about one side of this top 24. We've been talking about specifically Pool K3. If you're looking on Start GG, check it out if you would like to. East Coast Throwdown on there, then look for Mortal Kombat. And we're in pools K3 and K4, top 24. The other side, we'll talk about it in a little bit. Lots of players to look for there first, going through the Mountain Dew redo.
Yeah.
The do-over.
The do-over, watching Gur just absolutely show what this character can do. I feel like we haven't really even seen peak play of Garrus yet. He's such a complex character, so much to work with, and Gur clearly has figured out a lot of great tech with Garrus, making it close to impossible to get confirmed.
Good work to Gur. Unfortunately for Destroyer, he's out of there, but great run in this tournament. Congrats to him on that. Made it deep. Love to see that. And now we're moving on to losers on the other side of things in the other pool.
Yeah, we're going to have Turkey Sucks going up against Pure here. Turkey definitely doesn't suck. He has made it a top 24, but, you know, he likes to downplay himself a little bit. Had a rough loss yesterday against Ninja Killa on stream.
0-3.
Yeah.
And that was after going 3-0 versus Savvy 102, 3-0 versus Little Zeppy, 3-0 versus Kevo, and then 3-2 versus Matrix.
Yeah, Turkey was one of the strongest players coming out of MK11 and has definitely made a statement coming here into MK1. He's won a bunch of MKNJ locals. He's won a lot of online tournaments and really been grinding out this game. love to see it. I haven't gotten to see Pure's play as much, to be honest.
So Pure got sent down to losers relatively early, actually, in winner semis of his pool by Cease.
Okay.
And then since that happened, let's see, he's 3-0 over Supercell. He's 3-0 over Mike Metroid. That might have been in top 64. Yeah, it is. 3-1 over Violets. 3-2 over Diddle. And then now here he is.
Here he is on stream. Remember, this is loser's side. If you lose this set, you are out of the tournament. Everybody fighting for as many points as they can get in the pro competition. We have 4 offlines, only 2 in North America. And so people are going to be fighting tooth and nail. And on top of that, I mean, this is a major tournament. We have not just the regular pot, but there's a $10,000 pot bonus on top of that. So top 16 getting paid in this tournament for Mortal Kombat. I mean, it's going to be insane watching people try to push their way into this top 16.
That's what they're playing for right now. Winner makes at least 16th.
Exactly.
Or 13th place, depending on how you think about it. Right now, if they lose, they end up at 17th.
Yeah, so Turkey, I know, has been playing either Raiden Jax or Raiden Cyrax. Looks like he's coming in with the Raiden Cyrax. And then we've got Pure on the Shang. I love watching the Shang, especially switching between the 2 different stances mid-combo. Shang has been one of my favorite characters to watch during this game.
He's super sick. What a cool design. I've always thought that Shang had cool designs, but in this game, it's just dialed up.
Well, it's just like, I love young Shang and I love old Shang, and they gave us both.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about it. And Shang can also take the form of the other players, so if Pure has any Raiden knowledge or anything like that, he's going to be able to switch over to Raiden and go for that mirror.
Absolutely. Yeah, so as the Shang player, you got to be thinking a lot. You know, some of these characters are more complex than others. This happens in every fighting game, and he's certainly on the more complicated side of things. Switching back and forth between young and old, depending on situation, mid-string sometimes if you want that, like whenever you want almost. And then, as you said, you can also play as the other person's character, get a little bit more damage while doing it. So there's just a lot of options available to you.
Yeah, that's for
And
sure.
that's tough to keep track of as the player.
Especially when you're playing against a character like Raiden, like you're saying damage. Like, oh, you want some damage? You want to do the damage output? I mean, if nothing else, we know Pure has definitely labbed Raiden at the very least.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because there's no way that you haven't labbed Raiden, Johnny, Baraka going into this. You're not going to be making top 24 because those are the top tier characters right now, and those are who you're going to be playing against. And Rain, if you ask some.
All right, let's see it.
Get into it.
Shade Johnny.
Good blocks here. Both of them mitigating as much chip as they can. Look at the flawless blocks there by Turkey.
Yeah, and Turkey's playing patiently until he just suddenly moves forward, picks exactly the right moment. Classic Raiden versus Zoner play from like almost every Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, which is interesting. Turkey being a Kotal player in the last game.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different play style for him, but really showing what Raiden can do. But look at this open up. This seems to be a lot of damage coming out from Pure. Look at those juggles.
Set up. So I think the low hit first, but it was hard to see that beforehand. Hoping to live for this round.
And gets caught by the Hell Sparks coming in. Pure's going to take that first round.
We're talking about how complicated Shang is, and even just for those up skull juggles, you really have to be super aware of like which side of the skull they're going to be on and which direction they're going to get flung by it.
Well, exactly. If you hit them on a certain side, they're going to go back full screen, and then you can bring them back to you full screen. You can send them back and forth all over the place.
Yeah, you really got to be aware.
Big damage here out of Turkey. Look at that life leave from Raiden. Getting a forward throw, no need to launch off of it.
And he can play patiently for a long time. He could also suddenly burst in with teleport, and as Pure, you just don't really know what to look for.
Yeah, and here's Pure. Oh my gosh, Virgin's here. Gonna go ahead and get that poison on Raiden as well.
Backing off. Hoping to see overcommitment. Oh, nice! Some characters have real trouble punishing that, but that makes super sense that Shang can get good stuff. Old Shang.
Yeah, and Pure with the knowledge to be an old Shang to go ahead and get that because a lot of... Ooh, the fatal, does it hit?
Really?
It hit! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I expected for multiple projectiles to eat through, but No?
Shang had 5 health and a dream, and Pure takes that first match over Turkey, going up 1. Oh,
Yeah, and I could hear from the crowd the big ooh coming out when that worked. I think a lot of people were surprised that it did as well.
I mean, was that a little bit of a statement at the end, making sure that he was in Raiden form going with Storm Cell? Felt like a little bit of statement to me right there. Right. We're going right back into it.
I think Shang has an argument to be top tier as well.
I agree.
I think he's super good. He's, as we've been saying, pretty complicated.
I
And
feel
we're pretty early in the game. And already to see people doing as strongly as they are, like Pure, with this character, I think is a great sign for his potential ceiling in the future.
Look at all this chip. Cyrax keeping it safe every single time.
Okay.
Oh, the jump in, catching a whiff right there. Breaker here out of Pure, not going to have access to bar. Neither does Turkey, though.
A little bit of damage there on the chip. And now just like that, it's Pure pressuring. Hunting for what could be the round ender.
Yeah, Pure could just get one hit into Fatal Blow, but so could Turkey. Raiden already has that buff up, taking less chip. Gets the launcher, and that's going to be the first round going to Turkey. Great confirm.
Ooh, knew exactly where that was going to be. What? Okay.
All right, what a read.
The like downward angle of Babale in this game cracks me up.
Yeah, just knowing like exactly like which area you're gonna be in. I saw yesterday Turkey was trying to get out against a Shao Kahn, but the horns stopped him, so he wasn't able to get out. He got knocked down by the horns. Oh, big damage as we expect to see out of Raiden, even with the drop. Good tech. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Shang is one of those. So there's some characters that are able to punish that electricity carpet, such as Johnny is able to shadow kick after it, but I wasn't sure if Shang has an option. Looks like Turkey's taking it. We're going 1-1 here against Pure.
More consistently found pressure for himself.
Yeah, found his openings,
Yeah.
definitely made an adjustment.
Not fireballing at range quite as much. You can see at the start of this round, the idea immediately is to move forward.
Exactly. Realizes that it's not going to be a really good trade for him if he sends the 1 fireball and Shang sends 3.
Yeah.
Goes in and charges up, but those flawless blocks are going to be huge for Pure in the long run.
Underneath. Okay, here's the setup. No.
Nice, it's Superman.
Airfly.
Get in the corner.
Yeah, he's there. Feeling comfy at 72 degrees. Turkey's got pressure.
Yeah. Big pressure here, a lot more chip. And just the overhead, 1 more chip setup. Yep, Storm Cell on Wake Up. There's nothing you can do about that.
You got to be the best and flawless block. But
Do you have time to flawless block on the Wake Up with the
yeah,
Storm Cell?
you can flawless block,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's genius timing only.
Strings, hold that Kung Lao hat. Just jumping back, trying to get out. Turkey. Pure pressure here. Oh my goodness!
Sick
Almost got the
pickup.
conversion. off of
Yeah,
that
right. He
too.
pressed at least 1 button. Forcing the corner
Yep.
is Turkey. Maybe not for long. Pure trying to battle out.
Turkey with himself
you
in the
get not for free. Not for free.
Yeah, Pure, what great matchup knowledge too, knowing exactly when to send those skulls out.
Just the overhead. Yeah,
Do
a
it
couple of
again.
individual hits. Almost breaker for Pure. Again. No, boy. Again, that's, you really got to know where the opponent is to get that stuff.
Turkey just down 1, keeping his turn.
Suddenly he's patient.
Yeah,
But-
being very, time's a factor. We're at 9 seconds here. Turkey just needs to back off and stay safe. But I mean, he's gonna go ahead and get the electricity carpet and take it anyways. Going up 2-1 here against Pure. trying to stay alive, trying to make it into that top 16.
It was a time-wasting option. It was a chip-killing option. Really smart, aware play by Turkey at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're back to character select.
Yeah, and I'm wondering what Pierre's thinking about. Does he have another pocket character that you know of? Oh, it looks like he does. It looks like he's got an Astra.
Astra what? Serena.
Astra
Okay.
Serena.
So this is a character, this is a team that like sweeps the stage, I feel like better than almost anybody.
Yeah.
A lot of characters, when they find Serena Boomerang and it like hits at max range, like they're not gonna get a lot out of it. This character stabs in with the forward two from basically anywhere
Yes.
into big damage. So just being on the ground is uncomfortable versus her.
Yeah, and like Serena allows you to fish for those hit confirms as well. If you can see her projectile hit, Astra with, as you were saying, those long normals is going to be able to enforce those hit confirms a lot better. I wonder if we're going to see Turkey. I haven't seen a lot of people contesting Astra when she goes for her like big launcher in the air. I wonder if we're going to see Turkey try to contest that in the air with Raiden. Ooh, big damage. You're on the corner now. Good
Ooh.
tech.
Not quite there on the punish. Turkey outside of it stabs in. No confirm, but he's got great chip damage. Corner carry. Astra nodding along.
Oh, and Astra's out of there. Oh, good jump.
Yeah, nice work.
I mean, it looks like Astra was a great pick here for Pure. Definitely had control of that entire round.
He can get some of the same stuff. Like we did see the air electric fly get unpunished.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's there's a lot of strength for sure. Astra also in the conversation for among the strongest.
I agree. And it's interesting, we see a lot of people using Angel Blade and not even trying to use the Demon Blade as much.
Yeah, not there in time. So Turkey with the escape, he gets to reset the situation. He gets to stab back in at his leisure.
Yep, just poking the toes, watch your ankles. Goes for the overhead. Oh, and just gets the wall storm himself.
Tries it out. Yep, a little bit too close.
Smart matchup knowledge of Turkey to know that he's able to low profile in between the Serena projectiles when they're on their way back.
Okay.
Damage
Lots
coming
of
in.
damage on deck. Yeah, 382
382 for corner carry as well.
for sure. Carried over to the Motaro Bones.
Watch out for him.
The stakes are high. They both know it.
They
Hilo
both
wants
are
to take the big bet.
one hit confirm into fatal blow.
Cyrax, patience. Look at the time now. 12. Running out of time is Pure. Whiffs the down two and a punish will come to tie it up. 2 games to 2.
Oh my gosh, we're going to another game 5 here. Turkey thinking about it. I don't know if his other cameo Jax, he's going to get some coaching here from Cease, also in our top 24 today. But I would wonder if he's going to switch to the Jax or if he's going to stay with the Cyrax. I mean, I think it's looking good for Turkey. I think he's playing well, and maybe he just needs to adjust to this Astra pick. I don't know if he has time to adjust, though. He's got one game.
Only one more game.
One game on the line.
2 to 2. You pick Jax because you like the big damage output, right? Huge damage combos with him. You have some annoying unblockable situations for sure as well. But, you know, a lot of the damage that he's gotten hasn't really been about him finding true hit confirms. Yeah, I like going back to Cyrax here. A lot of it instead has been, you know, he finds, he makes the opponent block, right? It's block damage, it's chip damage. It's not necessarily true hit confirm. So, yeah, I like staying away from Jax here.
Old pokes to start it off.
Yeah, like already that's like 8% health.
Yeah.
This is 1050 Astra Serena. A little bit more life for her.
Oh, that's actually surprising. I feel like usually Serena cameo makes people have lower health. Goes ahead, get set up.
Ooh, okay. Didn't do anything afterward. Turkey was patient.
Yep.
And he's staying away, trying to set things up for himself, hoping for the net. But a lot of slow play. I feel like in the last game, he was a little bit more about trying to get the approach.
Yeah,
But-
maybe that's what his coaching was about. Hey, be more patient. Make sure you back off. Make Astra come to you.
Yeah, and I think that's a super legit style for Raiden. Like, this is a character who has excellent movement in the air, on the ground. He doesn't really need to find a hit confirm to deal damage against you, although if he does, it's a lot of damage. But he can just kind of stab in, make you block stuff, and stay away a lot of the time. That said, against the huge button from Astra, hard to stay away permanently.
Yeah, Turkey has access to Breaker now, but I wonder if he's going to choose to spend. Oh, goes ahead and spends a bar.
Look at the
there.
time. This is a very comfortable round for Raiden Cyrax. Raiden and Cyrax just have the ability to like play this slow game.
Look at the time
7
here.
now.
5
It's
seconds.
a slight life lead for Turkey. Not a lot. 4. Pierre running out of time. He's got to find the hit fast. He's got the grab, but it's not fast enough.
Time! Oh my goodness.
Ran out of time.
Something interesting about this game that I've noticed too is it's not necessarily who has more health, it's who has the better ratio of the percentage of health that they have. So just because one has 1050 and the other has 1000, if they're both at 300, the 1050 person wins.
Yep.
Or the 1000 person wins. Sorry, my bad. Wrong way around. Big damage coming out here from Turkey, being able to spend all that bar, get the Cyrax, and this is what we're used to seeing from Raiden Cyrax. Oh my god, look at that.
560. Let's go. So what that means is that he gets to play slow if he wants. He can now hang out for quite a while and not feel like he needs the pressure.
Yeah, he can kind of.
Or you could just get the whip punish and look good. That's one way to do it.
That is one way to do it, but you are risking this entire pressure here from Astra in the corner now. Turkey being patient. Ooh, that's gotta
Huge
be
down
missing.
two. Pierre will make a comeback in this round where he lost 56% right away. Yes, and we're going to the very final round. Between these two, we're in loser's side. The loser of this round is out of the tournament.
Now here's the thing, look at their resources. Turkey's sitting on 3 bars right now, Pure sitting on none.
Just outside of the big stab. Underneath. Again, you don't necessarily need to find hit confirms
Yep.
with Turkey's team. And he's threatening air fly each of those jumps. So Pierre does not want to overextend because if he does, Turkey can just fly out. Here he is.
There he is, he's like, I'm gone.
Oh, again.
That's what I was saying, I was wondering if Turkey was gonna go for pressure there, but the D2 whiffs.
Ooh, nice movement. Couldn't get a real punish, though. Just mixing it up with the grab.
So with the low profile launcher.
Okay. Another chance, another life here for Pure.
Oh my goodness.
Turkey can stay away. 35 on the clock now.
The patience out of both of these players right now, but Turkey drops it.
Drop.
That could be it.
He runs away. Oh no!
Gets hit. Oh no!
What was he
Confirming
up
the
to?
fatal. Now this is not going to be enough to kill, but Pure is going to have the life lead after this. And what is the play going to be on Wake Up for Turkey?
He's got a lot of bar.
He does have a lot of bar. He has enough for Breaker if he's going to need it to stay alive. Or does he spend it?
I think if he gets up close, we're looking for him to try to spend it. Okay, here it goes. Yes, 1, Cyrax.
Yep.
He would love to do it again. Pure away, 10 seconds on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to stay away, but he can stab in at any time.
Oh
no!
my god, gets a poke in.
Chip,
Gets the flame card.
chip.
Chip.
It's
3
3
seconds.
now.
He
Fly
gets out of
away.
there. Oh my god, and Turkey takes it. Wow. What a robbery, if I can say that. That was insane.
Man, that is a tough one either way. That kind of set just grinds you down. It's not just grinding your opponent down. That grinds you as the player down. Look at Turkey as he walks away.
Oh my
That is a
God.
guy who needs to
Yeah.
recuperate for a little
Turkey's
while.
like, I need a breath. We see him
Yeah.
with his teammates there, congratulating him. Moving on to the next round. That secures his spot in top 16.
It does.
Oh, awesome. Great for Turkey. Sucks for Pure. That was so close. What a great comeback for Pure as well. I really
Yeah.
liked the Astra pick.
Yeah.
Super smart of him to do that. But sadly not enough, and we're going to see this in the replay. Started off with the Shang. Pure was doing well, but Turkey was able to make an adjustment and able to absolutely start mauling this Shang. Switching to Astra after the 1-0.
Yeah, Turkey's pressure was great.
Yeah.
You know, his movement was exactly what he needed it to be. as this team, like I was saying, as this team, Raid and Cyrax, you can play big pressure, or you can play away, and you can move in between pretty quickly, and that means that you just have a lot of mobility options. You can handle a lot of different play styles from the opponent. It's certainly part of why this team seems like it's one of the strongest at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. But that Ashra, like, was doing really well, giving Turkey problems right there. Like we saw, he missed the anti-air on the D2, and both of them were close to timing each other out multiple times. Both really patient players looking for their openings. But oh my gosh, this 56% combo was ridiculous.
Like we've been saying all weekend, when you have the ability to do 56% damage, you don't need to get in all the time. You need to get in 2 times, right? So you don't need to rush. You can play slow, and I feel like that's part of why we see some of these rounds time out.
And there's that pop-off from Turkey. Definitely really happy about it. Oh,
and on the complete opposite side of the scale, Pure's expression, you can't help but feel for him there. He is out.
So as you guys can see, our next set up for you is going to be CGL's Video Games Yo versus Panthers Titanium Tigers. Both have had some crazy runs. Titanium Tigers losing, I think, in the final match to get into top 24 yesterday. I could be corrected if I'm wrong. But Video Games Yo, I know, lost to Combat. And yeah, you can run us through his run.
Sure, yeah. So Tigers, let's see. 3-1 over Dumas, 3-0 over No One Man, 3-1 over Jur, 3-1 over Dwayne number 1, and then 2-3 loss to Zombat.
Yeah. As
you mentioned. And then for Video Games Yo, let's see. Man, he had to take out some strong players, that's for sure. He took out Crispy117, 3-0. 3-0 over the next player, 3-0 over Gooby. He lost to Dio. We saw that one. That was on stream. 3-1. And then 3-0 over Alcatraz, and 3-0 over El Kukui, and 3-0 over Ludi.
I mean, that is a strong showing. You just named 3 of the top players that are here, and he 3-0'd every single one of them. Now going to have to show up against Titanium Tigers. We've got the Kenshi Sub-Zero versus the Shang and Lao.
You think that was my only facility?
Tigers has been doing big work in this game so far. At one point, the #1 ranked player, been showing up big in some online events. Video Games Yo came over here from the UK, one of just a couple of people who traveled across.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to go ahead and be able to compete here in the pro competition. Video Games Yo comes over from most of the majors. He was a combo breaker as well for MK1.
Yeah. So Kenshi with sub, classic combo for him. That means that he can put on the Ice Vest and not have to worry about fireballs for a little while.
Yeah, exactly. Very smart choice as a cameo goes for Kenshi in this matchup, particularly because there's a lot of fireballs coming at you.
And if you find the hit confirm into freeze, you get an easy activation of Sento.
Right, exactly.
So there's a couple of really big uses for it.
Yeah, that's going to be the main name of the game is can we get Sento out?
Kenshi with Sento is definitely one of the most terrifying characters, but Kenshi without Sento also still has a lot of strong stuff.
Yeah, just trying to get those overheads, but not really getting anything started yet, and Video Games Yo just absolutely running through, catching every time Kenshi was trying to dash in and catching him by the toes.
The thing is that Ice Vest absorbs a certain number of projectiles, and Shang can shoot 3 projectiles at once, which means that he can get rid of the Ice Vest faster than many characters.
Yeah, the Ice Vest only gets 4 hits in, and so against characters like Reiko or characters like Shang, you see Kenshi not able to really use it as much, like you were saying, because it just takes a couple hits to get rid of it.
Still useful, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Video Games Yo slowly on the approach. Very dedicated to young Shang so far. This has really been the name of the game for him.
Yep.
Firing away with projectiles. Patient up close. What
Good
attack.
Ready for it.
And he's denied easy activation of Sento. There hasn't been a hit confirm into ice into Sento, for example. He has been pestering enough that there's no neutral activation of Sento. Very tough to get away with that at this level.
Yep, gonna go ahead and get the back throw, get the corner pressure as well. Getting Sub-Zero out of there, too. Sub-Zero's going to be frozen for a while. No access. Look at this pressure. Both of them with 1 touch into Fatal Blow territory, though.
And neither one wants to make the first move. Here comes VGY. No!
Oh, my goodness. That duck into Fatal.
Yeah, nice work. You called it out. That's exactly what he was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, both of them, of course, wanted to go ahead and spend the bar. Video Games Yo would have gone ahead and taken the first match. Titanium Tigers wanted to just go ahead and make sure that he closes it out.
Oh, it's a whiff. Doesn't pay too much for it.
We've got the back throw here. Goes ahead, yeah. Gets the ice vest on. Really not even looking for long combos with Kenshi right now. Just getting poking away at Shang's life.
Yeah, he hasn't had a combo, I don't think.
Yeah, I actually don't think he's had a combo
Yeah,
yet.
I don't think he's done like even a 3-hitter.
But it was like super
Oh,
close.
I guess he had Fatal Blow, right? He had Hicken from into Fatal Blow. But other than that,
Yeah,
like,
that counts as, I guess, more than 3 hits. Spice gonna keep that safe, allow Shang to make some space.
Tiger's just playing it patiently here. Same with VGY. Cyrax for the safety, for extra pressure. Ooh, nice! Every little bit of damage adds up in this kind of gameplay. Stuff gets shot again.
Yeah. Oh, gonna go ahead and get that forward throw. Both of them, Video Games Yo sitting on a little extra life right here, able to play a little bit more patiently. Gonna get the launcher, and this should be it. Oh no, just chip needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Video Games Yo is going to be taking that first match 1-0 here over Titanium Tigers.
Again, it's possible to flawless block. That's really hard to do.
And you've got Arma coming in here, giving some advice. We have the highest level of people coming in here as coaches.
Yeah, all in the same level of play. Sonic Box,
Yep,
Ninja Killer,
yep.
Darth Arma.
And Cease.
If you'd listen to me.
Those are all the coaches we've had so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Darth Arma could take Sonic.
Oh, yeah. Where's Sonic?
Yeah, where is Sonic? Have you guys seen Ninja Killer?
I don't know. When are they playing?
All right, getting back into it. I want to see a Sento. I want to see a Sento pop
Yeah, we
out.
didn't see that the whole time. Easier said than done.
I mean,
to
you're
get that
paying
guy out.
$3 million for the sword. You might as well use the Sento. All right, here come the juggles, too, out of Shang. Love to see it. Oh, into the spikes. Haven't seen that ender before. Just a random D2.
Here it is.
There's
Okay, so
Sento.
switch over to Cyrax cameo means that now you don't have to have the hit confirm into freeze to get Sento out. You can just make them block, and Cyrax then keeps them blocking long enough that you can bring the boy out.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I think that might be a really good choice in the long run there for Titanium Tigers. The Sub-Zero really wasn't giving him too much against the fireballs.
Yeah. Yeah, that, and again, he never found a hit confirm like the whole time into
here's
Sento.
Sento. All right, here's the mix. What can he get going? About to have a Sento sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Ooh.
armors through Video
Yeah, he
Games.
knew exactly what was going to come. It was the little tip tap from Sento, and then Kenshi tried to press a button. VGY had it scoped.
Good flawless block. Mitigates that chip. But Kenshi gonna have to work his way out of this corner. Not gonna be easy with all this pressure. Goes ahead and gets Sento out and just don't get opened up. And here's
Nice
the big
pickup.
Gets the Sento sandwich too. Armors.
I like that he has such active defense versus Sento. That's cool. Oh, he
Oh
was
my
still there.
God,
The boy
he
came
was
back
still
to play.
there.
He lives.
No one knew. Came in with an overhead off screen.
Again denied.
Oh,
Again denied.
Again.
And that Sento meter is almost gone. You see it at the top left of the cameo bar. It's out of there.
Yeah.
So now you got nerfed. Oh, never mind. Excuse me.
Oh
Beautiful
my
time.
God, Shang switched into the Kenshi.
Dude, this is so dangerous.
This is
Okay.
oh, gets
Oh,
caught by
just
the
like
net.
that?
Oh, and he's gonna go straight into Fatal Blow. This isn't enough to kill.
No, I don't think so either. But yeah, Shang, again, complicated dude. Shang as Kenshi is a terrifying option.
Oh,
Extra
and
damage on stuff.
in at the end on the setup on Oki. Titanium Tigers on the board here with a round. Good open up. We've got Sento out here. Big damage incoming and slice.
Take a bite. The Sento sandwich, okay, glow strike. And VGY's out of there. The boy. Okay.
Tries to go for that reversal. Catch Shang coming in afterwards.
Tiger's keeping his distance. Big life lead for him. But VGY knows that there's no rush. He's got 60 on the clock. And he's trying to be at a range where he's outside of Cyrax, I think. Okay, on pressure, maybe a different story, but other than that, he does not want to even block to be forced to allow Sento to come out. Yeah, love the backdash right away afterward. Outside of an easy activation for Tigers to bring Sento out.
Yeah, that's really smart of Video Games Yo. Good knowledge. And also, even once Sento's out, if he keeps backing off, Sento's not even getting close enough to Shang to be able to do that mix that we're so used to seeing from Sento.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, great read by Tigers not to complete the string there. He knew exactly what would be coming up.
All right,
17 on the
time's
clock
gonna
now.
start,
Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah!
Goes for the fatal. Does it hit?
Wow.
Oh, it's a punish that hits.
Man, this is a ready guy. That's
Yeah.
going to be 2-0 for VGY in what feels like a close match, but nevertheless 2-0. VGY, again, outside of easy activation point for Sento throughout a lot of that. Harassed from range. When he was up close, he tried it out. He got some block damage. He backed off immediately right away. The solution there with Fatal Blow against Overhead Ghost. And Tigers trying to work out what to do next.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Cyrax switch was great from Tigers, but it just seems like Video Games Yo was so ready to say, oh, well, okay, I'm just going to stand back here, just like you were saying. I'm going to stand back here, and I'm not going to let you get those setups with Cyrax on me.
Let's go. Oh, man. Kenshi versus
Kenshi.
Nice.
And a Sento out there, too. We've got a Cyrax. We've got two Sentos on the screen. Whose is whose?
The other one's still asleep, and it's gone.
Disappeared. Shang back to his Shang form. Looking about even on life here, too. A lot of pressure in the corner. He can't run away in the corner from Sento.
Got more Sento time now. He's still going to be there. He's still going to be... He's creeping. He's
Yeah,
creeping.
he's coming.
He's creeping. He tried it.
He's making his way back, looking for that overhead. Fishing for it.
He's creeping. You
I
can see his
him.
step. There he goes.
There he is.
All right. VGY knew, too, of course.
Yeah, VGY was like, oh my god, let me keep walking forward, keep walking forward, keep walking forward. Overhead.
Staying away. Maybe until more Cyrax. He's got one call available to him.
Both of them playing neutral here, just really trying to look for an opening between them.
Yeah, as soon as he got close there. Oh, lovely flawless block. That was super important at that moment.
Yeah, in just 10 seconds here, VGY could run away.
He's running out of real estate. The what? Oh,
Just
man.
lets the Sento rock into Fatal.
You know, when you are on the ropes, as Tiger is right now, sometimes you got to do a little wild stuff.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, throw out the wild stuff. They're not necessarily ready for it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Tigers needs to win this round to keep in this match. All right, Sento is out.
Yeah.
VGY running away as fast as possible.
Trying to stab forward with the ranged Sento options.
Ooh, catches that whiff, though. And
Sento's coming.
He's in the corner now.
Yes.
Sento's here.
Uh-oh. Patience, but Cyrax for safety.
Smart, and here's the mix.
Oh, no,
misses.
the bop misses. Bop again.
Launch.
Yeah. Tiger. One game for him. 2-1 now.
Yeah, Tiger's
What
staying
happened?
alive. Looks like he made that adjustment there, figured out how to get Sento in even though VGY is running away. Definitely just walking down into the corner. It feels like he's activating Sento closer to the corner instead of mid-screen because he knows that VGY does not want to be anywhere near that Sento, so he's saying, you have no choice now.
Yeah, and he has just brought out central and neutral like a couple of times at this point. So I'm expecting VGY to be a little more cognizant of that. That said, up close is where Cyrax allows you to bring him out.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the Sento sandwich.
Tricky.
Gets the bop.
Miss.
Drops. He's dropped it a couple of times now. Sento pressure, calling him back.
He is out of there. Trying to keep his own range outside of... Oh! Oh, no.
Activate
Does he not have
Sento's
set? No,
face.
maybe not.
Get down right now. BGY with the life lead, but not by a lot.
The boy's running out of time. He's gone. Looking for individual confirms right now.
Both of them access to Fatal Blow.
Nerfed Kenshi here. He's got some great normals in this stance,
Yep.
but he does not have as many options as he does without it.
Yeah.
And so it is match point BGY.
Overhead here. Titanium Tiger's gonna really have to fight for his life. Try to bring us to a game 5.
No bar on BGY's side. He's stuck blocking for a little while. Look at this chip damage.
Oh my goodness. Just
The
keep
chip.
blocking him back, and he eventually gets opened up, is in the corner.
Refresh on
Refreshes
Sento.
Sento's coming
Sento,
for you.
he's coming.
He's coming for you.
I'm coming.
There he is. Gets the
Ooh.
overhead punish.
Rejected. Big distance now. Oh, tried to get there in time for the punish. Not quite.
Yeah, kept it safe with those spikes at the end, though.
So now Cyrex is available for Tiger. That could mean activation point for Sento. BGY knows. Okay, breaker, Shirley.
Yeah, you have to break there. And is this going to be it? Confirms into Fatal. Video Games Yo is going...
No!
Oh, what didn't hit?
It was too slow, but Chip is going to do it anyway.
Oh my goodness, what a drop. I expected that to hit. Video Games Yo is going to be moving on here in the bracket. Titanium Tigers, unfortunately, out.
BGY, as we mentioned, has already had a pretty long stretch of strong players that he's played against. The last like 4 in a row have been all killers. You know, as we discussed, 3-0 over Alcatraz, 3-0 over El Cucuy, 3-0 over Ludi, and then there, not a 3-0, but still a victory over Titanium Tigers as he moves on.
Yeah, I mean, Video Games Yo, you could also see, seemed very comfortable. Even in those uncomfortable scramble situations, kind of made the right reads, made the right plays. I cannot believe that Fatal drop. I did not expect it to be too slow. And we've got the instant replay here. The Mountain Do-Over, as we say. Watching VGY, watching him get stuck in that net, confirmed by Titanium Tigers there.
I love seeing the back and forth strategy, the point of being in and out of these ranges where, you know, Shang Tsung, VGY could pressure, of course, but then did not want to be in easy button range of Kenshi once there was a Cyrex Kenshi to think about, which meant that, of course, Sento could come out. So VGY was like playing this kind of like in-between range of, you know, wanting to harass, wanting to be able to get up close fast, but not wanting to be in Kenshi's easy activation range. Really, really cool to watch.
Right, of course. And as you can see on screen, we have Kevo versus Cease coming up. This is going to be a losers match again. Cease with the Garrus. Kevo, I believe I saw him on Johnny. And both of them have had crazy runs indeed to get here.
Yeah, for Kevo, the person who sent him down was Turkey. It's 3-0, actually.
Yeah.
But other than that, he 3-0'd Shujinki Dink. Nice. 3-0 over Big Bird MD. 3-0 over Wayne. 3-0 over Misfit X Panda. And then now here he is versus Cease. For Cease, his loss was to Wise Gemini, 3-1. But he had a win over Spork. He 3-1 versus Pure and 3-0 versus El Cucuy.
Yeah, and I mean, if you guys want to follow along with the bracket right now, we are in pools. We are on the loser side of pool K4 right now. You can do ! bracket in the chat, or you can just look up the bracket on start.gg. Thank you so much to Warner Brothers, also NRS, Mountain Dew for giving us that support. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. I know I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can always count on the players to play well, have a good time, show us some cool tech, some cool ideas, some back and forth play. We've definitely seen that so far.
Yeah.
So right now the players are testing their buttons.
Yeah, making sure they got that button check in.
We'll get in as soon as we can.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think we have any rules about what shirts you can wear. Shout out to Kevo.
I didn't even notice that. Oh no. All right, it looks like both these players are ready to go. We're loaded up, getting some gameplay in, and here we go. We've got the Johnny Cyrax coming out from Kevo. We've got the Gearus Lau coming out from Cease. We saw the Gearus Lau from Gur earlier. Cease going to be trying to do kind of the same kind of gameplay.
When I've seen him play, he has a little bit more focus on combo and pressure than Gur does, so I'm interested to see what changes. Kevo with the full charge up.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
that
boy.
there. Goes ahead. He's
Again, spend the bar on EX clock, absolutely.
yeah, no reason not to. Especially because it gets you out of so many bad
All right,
situations.
let me see cool combos. Yes.
Yes.
Using the teleport cancel.
Yes.
Basically, you're bringing out the time stop and then teleport canceling right away. And as you can see, 470 right away from Cease.
I really liked that combo. That was awesome.
Sick. It's super hard, but he made it look easy.
Oh, and the fatal blow coming out here from Kevo. Gonna go ahead and spend it. It's not gonna kill here. Actually, yeah, no, it's not gonna kill. Look at that scaling, even with the 950 health on Cease. But it's gonna put him in a really good spot, especially with Johnny's plus frames and his oppressive pressure. Cease is gonna try to run away. Oh my God, tries to get the punish, but gets caught by the Cyrax instead, and Kevo's gonna be taking that round. Cease saw the shadow kick and was like, oh, here's a big punish for me, but the Cyrax just was like, no, no, not today. Just blocks on the overhead.
Nice little footsies from Cease.
Yep.
Let me see it.
Allow.
Let me see it.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
And you can set up either close or corner carry like this. He chooses corner carry, stay away a little longer. Get the clocks up. Get Lau to come back. Yep, here's Lau. Clocks are good. 3 of them.
Dashes in. Goes ahead and tries to make the tackle through.
Great patience.
Yeah, doesn't matter. You got hit. You're out.
Chip damage mounting. Oh, what a tech.
Oh, good.
Cease can stay away.
He's backing off. Great anti-air. Look at that conversion, forcing the breaker out of Kevo.
Yeah, because even though there was no meter on Cease's side, his ability to do cancels means he can still have big damage with Lau.
Yeah, and Cease just needs one more hit confirmed to close out that round, and there it is, just the low. Kevo, watch your toes. But Kevo does have access to hype meter now.
Scooting in.
Ooh, again, Cease gets caught by it.
Right. Kevo's here.
Yep. Plus
Full
frames
pressure.
are here.
Constant plus frames.
Oh.
Okay, a chance.
He's going to have to work his way out, and it looks like he's doing a good job of that. Going to go ahead and freeze.
This is only the beginning.
Yep, freeze again.
I'm telling you, it's not an easy combo, but he's just super consistent.
It looks awesome.
It's super cool, yeah.
I like the last switch.
Okay, Kevo with a chance. Knockdown. He's got all the resources for himself. Oh!
Gets hype meter started, but misses the combo. Dashes through. What can he get out of this situation?
Cease is just hanging out.
Blocking.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm not going to try to do anything crazy. But Rising Star able to catch Cease.
And
with-
that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Great conversion from Kevo. And Cease had been playing that defensive play versus Hype really well until like that one moment. So the fact that Kevo was still able to convert for the kill is impressive.
Yeah, it's really hard when you've got Wise Gemini, the one that sent Cease down to losers, as being the one coming to coach him. But it's really hard when you've got that hype meter. I mean, you can only block so much of it. You can only, at some point, maybe you're going to make a mistake. Oh, and he does go for the hit confirm there after for the punish. Cyrax was not ready for Johnny after the shadow slide. Big launcher. Freeze.
Yeah. That's one of them. That's
The
2 of them.
other.
Ooh, 494,
Oh
just a casual half your life gone. And that is going to be it. If you throw the opponent out of the corner, it does extra damage on command grab, 190.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. You know, the developers are like, yeah, you could keep pressure if you want to, but if you were cool with giving up pressure, you can do extra damage.
Yeah, exactly. Similar to like kind of the Spawn KB from
Yeah.
last game.
He's
Rising
playing
Star,
patiently.
yep.
Kevo, though,
He's holding it.
that was great corner push, to be honest. That was like a third of the stage just by blocking.
And there there you are. You're pretty much in the corner at this point.
Moose man behind him.
Goes
Okay,
to the back
Kevo,
row,
yeah.
lift him out. He's backing off. He is at a life deficit right now.
I don't remember if he has clocks up. There's no visual way to tell if Gitters has that. You just got to be aware.
I saw him set up a clock, but I don't think it was the amplified one.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh!
big whiff, but no punish for it. But
There it is. The
he's out of
clocks.
there.
Confirm.
Oh, confirm into fatal.
Yeah, you could definitely do this. There you go. It's a slow one, but that's going to be good enough.
Yeah, lands big fatal here. We're gonna send Johnny back in time so he can watch himself die multiple times, multiple ways, and get hit by himself. Cease is on the board. We're at 1-1. Cease versus Kevo here on loser side of top 24 of our pro competition at ECT.
I love how frequently we've seen people come up to help out their friends.
Look at
honestly,
Cease listening
yeah,
in.
trying to, well, all right, what are you after? What's your scope? So Zombat is up here giving Kevo the advice. It's in the rules that you can have a coach. You can only have one. There's
Yeah.
only a limited period of time.
Yeah.
But I really like that. I think that's a really cool role for somebody else to take up.
I think so too. I think it's really cool because they can point out. Oh, Cease showing the timer too.
Yeah,
But,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta know the
calling it
rules.
out. But, you know, I think it's awesome that there is coaching allowed because they are able to see it from a third-party perspective that you aren't. I mean, something you have to think about these competitors. You're sitting there in these situations, and there's like 10 different things coming at you. You could get thrown, you could get overhead, low, mid. There could be a shimmy coming. There could be an incoming cameo. You're just not sure, so somebody else might be seeing something that you're not seeing in the moment.
What a pickup. Just like that, you can lose half your life.
Exactly.
Okay, not quite.
Down one
Directly into
poses his turn. Now it's always Johnny's turn.
Johnny Lau. No more Johnny Cyrax.
Just holding it, gets caught by the throw. Gonna stay in the corner here.
Defensive call.
Smart though, getting those iframes on wake up.
And you could tick into command grab there. That may be what was Kevo was looking for, but Cease knew. Leveling up the clocks. And he has the round.
Has the round, has the corner.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Double out.
Whose was which? Yeah, I know.
Great anti-air, doesn't quite get the conversion though.
Oh man, a great interruption. I think that was the start of the forward four. So Kevo gets his turn, maybe not for long.
Tries to shadow slide in. Kung Lao hat following up afterwards.
As long as you have that out beforehand, yeah, that will save you.
Ooh, just gets a raw nut punch in there.
Go right into pressure.
Breaker. Cease not gonna have access to bar now.
Mixing it up a little bit. Okay, again, he can just try it out, and if he gets hit, it's no big deal. There he goes.
He's out of there.
Kevo playing patiently, waiting for Lao Hat to come back.
Yeah, no reason not to. He has a big life lead here, and he Cease needs to be the one who gets in and makes the move.
Okay, I think he's good on clocks. He's in right into the
Splash
fatal.
Fatal.
Man, that might be it, actually.
Is it? We're gonna have to see. Will it kill? Sajam, let us know.
Oh, dude, this actually will be close.
Oh, it's so close. With the
It's
throw
not
after.
enough.
Oh, looking for
Lao Hat?
He
Just
goes
let
for the
Lao Hat do the work. That's all you got to do. Let it spin.
Oh, and he goes for the classic at the end. Oh, and Gears his pose after that. Oh my goodness, Cease is up 2-1 in this set. Trying to secure that spot in top 16, or yeah, top 16.
Clock it. Yes.
Go ahead and get that set up. No reason not to.
Still spinning there. Kevo patient, throwing his own hat out, trying to move forward. Trying to get in a little bit, but snap!
Snap, you're frozen.
If that connects against you from anywhere, you are frozen, and Geras teleports right in to get the combo. That's only available if you have those 3 clocks up.
Overhead.
A little check, interruption. Finally, we see the tick out of that.
Yeah. Low hat versus low hat.
Running away is Cease. Okay, setting it up again. He's got the clocks.
Yeah, that was important. Good tech by Cease as well, keeping this quarter pressure. Oh, goes for the shimmy. Gets the open up into the overhead.
And he did not want to pressure at all. This dude was out of there. Doesn't want to be anywhere near Johnny at this moment. Nice!
Oh my God. What a play by Cease there.
This defense is looking incredible.
Yeah, he was just really right on point. Pressure. Cease being really patient, techs it again.
Come on.
Kevo not able to open him up at all.
There's a little bit at least. Finally, defensive hat call. Kevo breaks. And so, it's still coming. Yep.
Oh, Cease is out of there. Gets caught by the jump in. This could be a lot of damage here. No breaker available for Cease. Oh, there was no bar for Johnny. He wasn't able to get as much out of it.
Low hat yet again. Kevo's going to run it again. It's the defensive call. The spin was there. There's no allow for teleport stuff, so no extra damage, but still 313.
Yep, Cease still playing super defensive. He's got a light.
Oh, Titanomachia. Oh, Comp, do you have real stuff? That's so hard. One of these days, people will be doing that regularly, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I absolutely love that setup. For any of you who saw that and were like, what is happening? Geras is able to call out a second Geras and do the inputs before it comes out, go for a mix-up.
Geras programmed Geras. It's too sick.
Yeah. And look at time. Time's becoming a factor here.
They both call out Lao Hat.
10 seconds on the clock. Oh, and Cease gets it. Takes it 3-1 over Kevo, securing the top 16 spot.
Shout-outs to Cease.
Yeah, shout out
I think there was a lot of great stuff that we saw from him there. The combos were great. The offense was great. What really sticks out in my mind, though, was his defense. His blocking, his throw teching, the up block versus overhead from Johnny in string.
Goodness.
That was gorgeous.
That was gorgeous and allowed him to get that punish, which was a huge, huge advantage in that set right there.
So Kevo, unfortunately for him, is out. And now we have one more match. We've been looking at the first round of losers throughout both of our sets of top 24, both pool K4 and K3.
Yep.
And this is our last first round match before we're going to get into deeper stuff. We're going to, again, as we said earlier, try to get every match on stream for you. We'll see if that works out. There's going to be another block of commentary after this, so don't think that we are only doing the first round of losers here. We'll get a lot more up for you pretty soon. Taking a look back, remember Kevo started out with Johnny Cyrax, a really strong combination in its own right.
Yeah, for sure, but that switch to Lao Hat definitely gave him more access to be able to get in on Geras, because Cease kept backing off, backing up, not letting Johnny get in. Gave Kevo a couple more opportunities, but it just wasn't enough against that defense that Cease had.
494. That's almost 700 damage, actually, to do that combo right into the command grab out of the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 680.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he gets out of it? Man. What a great set from both of these players.
Yeah, just let the Lao Hat spin.
Hit that classic at the end. Send a little bit of a message there.
Yeah, good work to Cease.
All right, so next we're going to have Matrix coming up against Dio. See him queuing up.
Yep, here they are. Dio on the right side of your screen. And for him, he had a pretty long road, interestingly, in this. Lots of strong players who he happened to come up against. 3-0 over Ironside, 3-0 over CT Dom, 3-1 over Video Games Yo, 3-0 over Diddle. Mighty Unjust beat him, but it was 3-2. It was very close.
That's very
So that's a tough run for him. He finds himself a loser, as you could see. On the other side, Matrix had some good ones too. Beat Ray Riazi 3-0 over Misfit X Panda, 3-0 over Jur. Turkey beat him, but again, only 3-2. And then he beat Scar.
Yeah,
3 games to 2.
I watched that Turkey Matrix yesterday, and it went down to last round. It was a crazy scramble at the end, and I love this. We're going to see the Natara versus the Ashra. Natara definitely with some of the best movement, if not the best movement in the game, but she has lower health, has a lot of trouble keeping up with some of the damage. And look at this, 900 versus 1050 health.
That is incredible. What a difference.
That is a crazy difference. We've got the Ashra, and Serena is going to be putting out a lot more damage on those hit confirms as well. So it's going to be hard for Natara in this matchup.
Yeah, 150 health difference. It's not the most that you can have. I guess the most you could have is probably 300 now that I think about it. But,
yes,
you know, nevertheless, 150 is a huge difference.
Yeah, but look at that movement, able to just fly up and around. I wonder if we're going to see some air-to-air action here on Ashra Natara. Gets the launcher into the corner. Gets the buff up. Big damage coming in here, though. Set up into plus frames.
Dio just staying away. He's got a life lead. Her movement is not just about creating pressure. Her movement is also about her ability to stay away or pick her spot. And we're seeing that right now.
Yeah, and there it is. Dio taking that first round with Natara. Just really oppressive pressure, but like really smart when he was choosing to be patient and run away.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the one.
I think it's underrated because it checks. You don't get an immediate combo out of it, but it comes back really fast.
Yeah.
And it's just a like real fast screen clear.
Yeah, both of them with access to full 3 bars too. There's the breaker from Dio, and gone are those 3 bars.
And for her, the bars aren't just about getting damage. Some of her movement options require some bars too.
Yep, some of those air dashes do.
So Dio patient, Matrix patient. Both trying to pick their spots still.
They're just fishing for those confirms. Trying to figure out spacing right now.
Oh, all right.
So the throw.
So a little bit of damage and then Dio just backs off, hoping to get in. Blocking there. Wasn't her turn anymore. Dio knew.
Yeah, both of them playing so patient, playing great defense against each other, barely able to open each other up.
Matrix can kind of take risks at the moment. He's got 3 bars he could break. He's got a life lead as well. 22 on the clock. As Dio fakes movement forward. Here it is. Full movement forward. Maybe looking for the up block. Nothing came.
Oh.
Down to one of the better anti-airs.
Yeah. Ashra, especially with that sword, going to be able to hit that D2 from further away. Oh, and 5 seconds left.
Okay, the breaker was still there, and right away Matrix is going to bring it out to preserve the round.
Yeah. Matrix just needed to run away there basically at the end, keeping that life lead the entire time. That is the one thing you're going to see is the more neutral, heavy matchups, they're going to end up timing out.
Yeah, pretty common. You're letting your assist do a lot of the work, right? Yep. You're not taking risks on your point character. Classic versus game play style here in Mortal versus Combat. Good work.
Interrupt. Is he going to go into the buff here? No, he's going to back off. Forward throw, keep Ashra in the corner.
Dio can back it off and reset the situation. Real tough block right there. Might get breaker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
You know,
I'm not sure about spending it there.
It's that or you die. And
oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Dio takes the round in the game.
I don't know why I thought he had one more round.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I
I
had
was
to
like,
look too.
I was like, what are you spending? He could use it next. Nope, there's no next round. Had to stay alive, had to try to do something. First match going up 1-0. We're heading straight back into it. No character select screen for them. No coaching right now.
There's that bar. Head back to the forward cancel, or the air cancel. And Dio just, again, trying to stay away. Let Lau come back to life. There he is.
Dio's just hanging out. Matrix working his way in slowly.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really important strategy as we move forward here. Matrix is hoping to cage Nitara, and that's tough to do. You really got to get her towards the corner, but easier said than done, as you can see.
Yeah, exactly. Just went ahead for that side switch on the back throw as well, and then Dio's able to just start running away again, playing really patiently, letting the Kung Lao Hat do most of the work here.
Yeah, and not just in damage, but he's also used the Lao Hat with like perfect timing to blow up Serena calls a few times.
Yes.
So again, classic versus gameplay.
And we see the Demon
Sniping
Blade come
assists.
out here. Gonna allow Asha to hit from further away, get that full screen.
Okay, I like that solution a lot. This is big punish. No? So Dio gets to hang out, Matrix away. Low, oh my god, come on.
Oh my goodness, the bite. 10 seconds left on the clock. Dio just needs to hold off, but it could be confirmed to Fatal here. Oh no, Fatal even needed from Matrix.
Dio just wanted to put out low hat and then probably like hang out and run away.
Exactly.
But that was exactly when the Serena call came out.
So smart of Matrix. Good knowledge check right there, game check right there.
Dio moving in, maybe for pressure now? Lao hat into, no, he gets sniped, so nothing there. Yeah, dude, this character's so sick. Meganito.
Megan.
Moving in. Lao hat! Oh, dude, the conversion would have been just too good.
Back throw.
You know, for all the strengths that Asher has, Asher Serena really, to sweep the ground,
Yes.
that's not really what Dio wants to be doing. He doesn't want to be on the ground. Like, this is the gameplay for him is not about like picking footsie spots on the ground. It's about going into the air, and Asher still has great stuff up there. Down 2 is great. She definitely got tools, but that's not what she wants to be doing. She wants to control the ground.
Yeah, but what a great air fireball there from Ashra, able to get some pressure in on Nitara, but this should be enough to kill, and we're going to be going to a final round here in this second match of Dio versus Matrix.
Big stab in. Dio out of resources. Now what an anti-air. Nothing else, though.
Now Ashra's in.
Not so much.
Oh. That's herself, actually. Kung Lao Hat doing some work, and just the empty dash into the back throw.
That feels so sick as the player to get that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, I made you freeze that badly? You just let me do that?
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even try to attack. Wasn't even an escape failed. Oh, plus, and decides to steal his turn back with a down 1?
Yeah, he called out the forward movement. He was right. Matrix was trying to move in after that. With nothing. Here it is, though. Landsy's punished. Dio gonna get some damage. Good damage. And again, he does not need to go in.
Yep.
He can stay away. But same as before, Matrix called Serena at just the right moment. He gets the big confirm. It was Serena who tanked the low hat, allowing for Asher to still stab in.
And Asher getting this fatal blow here, gonna allow to make up for a lot of the life. They're pretty much gonna be even here going into the end of this round.
Again, it was the same situation. In those neutral timings, as they're both kind of like getting up from situations, if Serena gets called, she tanks the low hat and allows Asher to get the full combo. So Dio's got to be aware of that moving forward. I'm sure he'll be thinking about it more actively
Yeah,
as
for
this
sure.
continues.
Yeah, he was just kind of haphazardly throwing that Lao hat out. Wasn't thinking about Serena being able to fish for those full confirms, full screen.
In a lot of matchups, you can just do it, and you're fine. And even against a lot of Serenas, it's fine because maybe you'll get hit by Boomerang a couple of times, but then the character doesn't get big damage out of it. Asher does.
Ashra, definitely one of the characters that can utilize Serena the most in full screen situations. Oh, tries to go for the low profile to interrupt. Down 2, no conversion off of it.
It's getting a little scrambly.
It is.
Dio trying to move fast now as he's got a life lead to overcome.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Matrix with a huge life lead, and Matrix now is the one who gets to back off.
The chase is on, you can tell.
Throw, okay. Not gonna do a lot.
Rapid slash, nice punish.
Punish.
Gets a little re-jump combo. And next one could be for the round. Okay, setting it up. But down 2, and even if she gets hit by hat, as I think she did, it said punish on that side. It doesn't matter, the round's already over.
Wow, what a great down 2 by Matrix there. He's made a great adjustment to this Natar gameplay as well. Making sure to figure out how to fish his way in. Making Dio have to come in and try to open him up. Forcing breaker there. Astra not going to have any bar.
And you notice Dio actually waited before putting hat out, just in case there was a Serena call.
Exactly.
So he's definitely thinking about things there.
Yeah, has picked up on the fact that that wasn't going too well for him.
But Lao Hat, as you can see, that thing comes back almost right away. Serena with double boomerang takes a little longer.
Yep. They get that launcher into a full combo extension corner carry. Natar getting 34% right there. Good
Oh,
tech.
okay, aware.
Goes for the empty dash. Lao Hat keeps safe. That was
Getting above
great
it.
movement.
Yeah, a lot of characters that are stuck there have to block, not her. Dio tried to be patient. What a wake-up option from Matrix, and now maybe Chase. He would love to.
Dio just needs one more confirm or a little bit of chip. And just dashes over. Oh my god. Astra looking for that overhead to try to come down, but gets hit by the low Kung Lao Hat. What a setup.
Yeah.
Ooh, not able to
let's
get over
go.
it that time.
That's a tough range to be at, but to Dio's credit, he finds his way out.
Yeah.
And he is a lot more cautious with his low hat calls, especially in those neutral situations. Here, up close maybe. Tries it out, yes. Stealing some turns even. And again, not immediately bringing it out, so there's absolutely timing changes from him
Yeah,
as he's got pressure. If he finds another hit,
in the corner.
maybe two more, because there's breaker to think about now on Matrix's side.
That's true.
Or maybe not even a combo. If he could run it with grabs, I'm sure it'd be cool.
Yeah, strike throw to death.
Uh-huh.
Dio backing off a little, gets the flawless block on the Serena cameo. That's going to be really good for mitigating chip, but it's gets the
He
breaker.
just built it.
Oh my gosh. Tries to jump in, but the D2 is going to close it out for Matrix. They're going up 2-1. He hit that D2, I think, at least 3 times throughout that. Definitely using that long disjointed D2 by Astra. Getting Natar out of the air.
Okay, Sonic Fox
Where's
coming
Sonic?
up to give advice. Where's Ninja?
Yeah, where is Ninja?
Has Ninja played it?
Is Sonic played it? Oh, same thing. Opening up the ear, trying to listen to what Sonic's saying.
There's no rule against that, as far
Yeah.
as I'm aware.
Yeah, of course not. If they're coaching right in your ear and you just so happen to hear what they say.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Let's see if we can pick out what the advice was.
Yeah, let's see. Matrix and Dio bring into this.
A lot of patience, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, maybe just no need to move forward a lot of these times. Even with a little bit of a life lead, you can take the round. You
Yeah.
can run out time.
Maybe it's also switching up between being patient, full screen coming in, being a really rushed down, then going back to being patient. Switching it up on the character, it can be really hard to play against people who do that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I don't think there was a cancel last time. This time, Matrix brought it out.
Trades.
Beautiful. Beautiful pickup.
Hat, pick up.
There it is again.
Both of them with access to Fatal Blow. Both of them with 2 bars. Neither of them have access to Breaker.
Here comes the low hat. A chance. Okay. Dio right over the low crush forward movement.
Dio fighting for his life right now, trying to bring us to a game 5. Stay in the running for this top 16.
He is so much more aware of when he thinks Usher's going to call stuff. Low hat, though, for safety.
Gonna need a lot of damage. Good tech.
Oh, it's so high. He ducked it well.
And here's a big punish. No breaker available for Matrix.
Oh, yeah. Running the show right now is Dio. Into 300 plus again.
Yeah, into more pressure, into strike throw game.
Can't break her that. Waited for the Serena call, and now it's his turn to party.
Here he comes in, just chip needed here, and there it is. Dio is taking us to a game 5 here.
He definitely did a better job with the assist call timings, with when to move forward.
Yeah, we definitely saw him like switching up exactly how he was going to be approaching Ashra in that matchup, which was the game changer right there.
Yeah. All right, well, now the question is, what's Matrix going to do about it?
I know.
What's his change?
I did see Quake come up in his ear, say a little something. We'll see.
Throwing out the individual Serenas, not the full boomerangs. And those come back really fast, as you can see.
Yeah.
You just don't get full conversions out of it from that far.
Big launcher here for Ashra. Matrix with the early life lead. Gonna make Dio have to play a little bit more aggressive.
Trying to chase in some of these timings. Matrix not expecting. Okay, patience for both.
Yep.
With
Here's big damage. No breaker available for Ashra. 35% into the corner.
and Lao Hat spinning. Okay, lands his punish. Big stuff. But gotta spend the bar to get out of there.
Good neutral dogs on the Serena cameo.
Uh-huh.
Wow, Hat keeps it safe and backs off again.
Let's go. The movement. Oh, keep it up. No, maybe not.
Back off, let the Lao Hat do its thing.
Lao's back. It's just Dio is playing patient, looking for the right timings.
Goes for that hard to blockable as well. Strike throw.
And again, he's patient here.
And look at the time. Time is becoming
Yeah.
a factor again in a lot of these matches they have been. They're
Totally
just playing so patient.
in Dio's favor at this moment. 7 on the clock. And the low hat is what seals the round. It's match point. Love the assist call.
Oh my goodness, what a set we've got right now. Oh, the air-to-air in Ashra's favor right there, but no conversion off of it.
That's confirmed by Dio. Into huge damage.
Yeah.
386, and he can now play away, take it slow, set it up again, juggle, come
Oh
on.
my god, the timing on that. And the tech to keep the corner. Oh my gosh, that back flap, I guess, instead of a back dash.
Again, low hat. And he's out of there.
Yeah, Dio is able to just be patient right now.
Oh, that's too good. That's so sick. Man, you love to see it. Matrix trying to pressure a little bit up close. He's running out of time. He's run out of life. As Dio will take it 3-2 in the end in a very hard-fought back-and-forth match. It's Dio who moves on into the top 16.
Yeah, I mean, what a match for sure. Both of them making crazy adjustments throughout and just changing up their gameplay, both getting really good coaching from what it seemed.
Yeah.
They both were able to make those adjustments and, yep, getting ready to head into the rest of top 24 for you guys. Got some crazy matches coming up.
Yeah, so here's who's in top 16. I'll just run it down real fast.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Before we go to a break, we'll actually see some matches coming up. But we're going to have Turkey versus Video Games Yo. We'll have Cease versus Dio. In the other pool, we will have Gur versus Big Daddy G and Blue Linkies versus B-Dog,
Yeah.
I believe. So that's what it's looking like in loser's side. We haven't even gotten to winner's side.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the
gotten
winners.
there. All that was in loser's side. The winner's side, Pulse versus Rewind, King Gambler versus Sonic Fox, and The Mighty Unjust versus Wise Gemini, Zombat versus Ninja Killer.
Yeah, I mean, can you ask for any better games to come up next? I don't think you can. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you to Warner Brothers and NRS and Mountain Dew for sponsoring us in this tournament. It's been a great time
It
here
has
on
been.
the Pro Combat Tour, and we only have more coming for you.
It's going to be great, and so is the merch. Merch is looking pretty good right now as well. You can check it out for yourself at wbshop.com. Here's a little selection of what we have available for you.
I know that.
All nice looking stuff.
Yeah, I know I'm going to be picking up that Scorpion t-shirt for sure. Scorpion being my my main right
Okay,
there.
there you go.
But yeah, guys, go to wb.shop.com. You can also follow NetherRealm on Twitch. You can follow Mortal Kombat on their TikTok, and you can follow them on YouTube for more Mortal Kombat 1 high-level gameplay. And then also going into it, thank you so much to Mountain Dew for your sponsorship. If you guys didn't know, now through December 29th, you can get Mountain Dew products and receive a code that can give you 1 month subscription to the Xbox Game Pass, which is a $15 value, and giving all gamers points towards gaming rewards as well. If you go to mntndewgaming.com, you can get additional purchases and codes, allows for more participants to spend online rewards on the Xbox there. And keep an eye out, there's going to be more fan favorite drops coming from Mountain Dew moving forward.
All right, well, that's a little bit of a word from us and our sponsors. Thanks to everybody involved with this. We're going to go to a quick break. We just teed up the matches that are coming for you after that. You are not going to want to go anywhere.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Having liberated the hourglass and become keeper of time, I was free to craft a new era of peace.
As long as I've known you, you've dreamed of leaving Fengjian. Is it so wrong to want some excitement?
The time draws near for the grand martial arts tournament between Earthrealm and the Outworld.
It has begun.
You are woefully unprepared, Earthrealmer. This will be your last battlefield.
Two Johnnies, one timeline.
Man, this has mega hit written all over it. Inferior clans who will fall to the Lin Kuei. There will be spoils in this war.
Let us win it first, brother.
I will aid you.
If you fight tomorrow, the symptoms of your disease could manifest. Kitana will take your place.
There are already whispers she should replace me as your heir.
Your race can shapeshift.
I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
I found my destiny.
The threat you pose ends today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fans and combatants. We are here, finally, top 16, Mortal Kombat 1, ECT 2023. This is the first stop on the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition Tour. I'm Darth Arma. This is Mr. Aquaman, and we're getting right into the action. These guys are ready to go. I can't wait to see these matches.
That's right, first match on stream. We've already got top 16 ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one and all around the world. This is the very first stop. We're excited here. I know you're excited, Arma. Everyone out there in the crowd has been gathered around the campfire that has been competitive Mortal Kombat. And up first, Rewind and Pulse, just to get us started at the top of this top 16 bracket. If you guys are following along from home, this is the first match that we're going to have, and every match, praise the Elder Gods.
It's going to be great,
and praise the Pro Comp is going to be on stream, everyone.
Yes.
And every match has been on stream for about, I believe, the past 2 hours straight.
Oh, yes.
We
Tons
are
of matches.
privileged here to get us started on the Pro competition. This is just a joy for you viewers at home. Every match going to be on stream. Coming up next, Gambler Sonic Fox, Mighty Unjust versus Wise Gemini, Zombat versus Ninja Killer. That's your entirety of Winners Top 16, and we're getting into the first one. Rewind, drawing first blood.
Drawing first blood, getting a huge combo here, and of course, going up against Pulse, who is an incredible player, just been going out to everything, competing in every possible capacity here. Pulse with that patented Johnny Cage gets right through there over to the other side to get a nice punish, and pushing Rewind right to the corner. This is where it could be disastrous for Rewind if Pulse continues his pressure correctly.
That's right, chipping away with that Cyrax spin and still one to go. So every time you think Stagger's going to come, you're waiting for the spin to come. Rewind's test of defense comes now. He tries to build some space with the down four and a beautiful up block to get this massive punish, and that is so scary against a character like this that can dish out the damage that Raiko brings to the table.
Yeah, up blocks are always so, it's always going to be a risk, but hey, if it's a high reward, I'm willing to take a high risk. Cyrax keeping it nice and safe. Pulse continuing that pressure, but Rewind just poking out of there with just every single right kick, keeping him in check, keeping him guessing, and Rewind taking that first round.
And Rewind's got two ways of taking a health bar, it seems. He will take it in one giant swoop, or he'll nickel and dime it with a quick overhead and low like he's doing. With simple sweeps and overheads, he's keeping it simple at times.
Yeah, minimize that risk and just minimize, how much you're putting yourself out there, little by little.
Yeah, the low option, look at that safe big pushback, overhead, super plus on block as well. There it is, boom, coming in like an atomic bomb. And that low from a distance into the first scoop that we see. Darius coming in and says, you know what, you needed me the one time, I got you.
Yeah, that's what it is with that cameo. You just kind of wait for that opportunity, wait for that cash out, if you will. But hold on a second, Pulse showing signs of life. A little too late here in this game number one, or can he make this comeback? Gets the amplified on that rising star, pushing him to the corner, and just gonna throw it out there.
And in the corners where it becomes this super mind game, and just guessing right again is Rewind in a defensive situation like that. Up 1-0 to get us started is the previous EVO champion.
Yeah, so in that situation, Pulse thought that Rewind might have panicked, thinking that maybe the unblockable timing was coming, or maybe he was going to jump out of there. Either way, Rewind keeping the composure and just easily taking that first game. I mean, that was all Rewind. I want to see Pulse turn it up. I want to see the Pulse that I've been seeing in all these online tournaments, at all these local tournaments.
I'm waiting for him to land one net Arma so we can see some of these hype combos get started.
That's what I want to see.
And that's why that health lead didn't look safe to me, because one Cyrax net and a Dream, and those nuts are getting pummeled for quite a while.
That's quite a statement here. Tons of damage. And so Pulse opting to go off those 3 bars and just stopping the combo right in its tracks. And Rewind's kind of like fishing for a little anti-air there.
Yeah, from full screen. You said don't jump at me ever, but it's from a great distance, where you saw earlier in Kevo in that top 24 of using that deep jump kick from a distance that was seemingly un-anti.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Ooh, fun little interaction there with the Kung Lao hat.
Das Boot.
I love the backdash on the wake up there from Pulse for just a little bit and then canceling into that advancing mid.
Nice neutral here. Rewind those daggers. Don't want to play around them, plus on block, and that's what that down 4 check is all about by Rewind as well. And the end of that string has been catching Pulse off guard, trying to reach just a stagger the 1-2, and meeting on the approach as well. Rewind takes the bar. And look at this, what pisses me off is Darius coming in and going, yeah, I did. You didn't do a thing that round, my friend. Get out of here.
He made the breaker come out. He made the breaker. The threat of Darius makes the breaker come out.
Darius is all about the implication. That's his gameplay. It's not the implication.
Big conversion here coming from Pulse, pushing Rewind to the corner. Rewind waking up with those buttons, and Pulse not really ready for it, not really to stuff him out of it. And here comes the armor and a nice little side switch. Is Rewind going to back off, or is he going to go in, backing off just a little bit, but just keeping Pulse in check to make sure Pulse doesn't make any advancements. But here it comes nonetheless. Johnny Cage with tons of options, tons of normals to just throw him on top of you. Rewind's got a little bit of a life lead. It looks like he's trying to just maybe get a little bit of projectile game going here.
Trying to get any kind of breathing room away from the buttons of Johnny Cage and the plus frames that come in a multitude of ways. And again, it was that simplicity of mix where all of those sweeps conditioned him to, I don't know, crouch block in that situation. Finally did the EX grab, which is a mid, and either way, you're going to get toasted.
Yeah, very, very fun to deal with. You know, just when you think blocking is the right option, I'm going to be patient as the right option. After I've worked so hard to get in on this zoner, here comes command grab.
I've been so impressed throughout this entire tournament, across the 3 days of action that we've had here at East Coast Throwdown. Everything outside of the big damage from Rewind's Ryko. It's been that simple down 4 spacing, uses fantastic projectile to open up the whiff punishes and everything else that he has, and he's just so fundamentally solid on the offense of strike, throw, overhead, and load. The character's got it built in 50-50. Safe plus pushback. He's using it all really well. Just so smart from the ground up, this Rewind, and showing why he's here.
Seeing tons of that, and starting off with quite a statement. Obviously not going to have enough bar to stop it this time, so this time Darius is going to get in on the action, adding to that just that
now
combo
he pops off in the middle of the round. Let's go.
Now you're allowed to pop off.
Yeah. We'll see him on the win screen if Rewind's able to close this one out. Overhead super plus, and look at the disrespect is Pulse, but Rewind's had a couple of spots where he's done that old school disrespectful armor. I'm going to be slightly negative or even plus and assume you're going to press an armor.
It's degenerate. It's degenerate indeed. Heading over to the other side. Again, that armor getting through there. Not the fastest armor in the world, but fast enough to do the job. Pulse getting the back throw, but now putting Rewind exactly where he wants to be. Throwing projectiles, one of the best projectiles in this game. Rewind on set point here. Up 2 games, up 1 round, and Pulse is looking a little lost here.
Yeah, and that's a big knowledge check right there, too. Doing the down 4 into the projectiles that are highs if you block them. Guess what? Plus, and he gets to check you with it all over again. Pulse gets finally something going here. Knockdown 3-6. This is some decent damage.
Nice little safe jump option here, of course, from Johnny Cage. Parrying, going over to the other side, cashing in, not getting the corner positioning, but hey, if it's damage, I will take it, says Pulse. Big jump in afterwards to just continue this.
Off of every nut punch, he gets that safe jump. But you see Rewind delaying every single time just to avoid any kind of shenanigans or unblockables or armor break setups that does bring to the table.
Yeah, it's almost like they know, okay, regular wake-up timing, not an option.
Yeah, nope.
I don't want to get stuffed. I don't want to waste armor and then also still get comboed.
Buster in there, gives him the space that he wants, the breathing room.
He's giving him a little
and
zoning
now,
of his own.
Fatal blow, bars in play, Darius, and that was just a clean whiff punish from Pulse. The dizzy knee coming in. Look at that knee.
Just look at it.
Putting in some work here for Rewind on a match point. And this is to make winner's side top 8 of the very first pro competition stop here.
Yeah, and that position guarantees you 5th or better, so it's a very comfortable spot. Both these players want it real bad. I want to see Pulse making it out here. I mean, we're seeing them on the board. We're seeing the rounds. We're seeing the full bars from both players. The back throw from Pulse, you know, I feel like it's been successful, and I think it's, again, one of those situations where Rewind is okay with taking those throws because he's like, hey, you know what? I get away from you, so I don't need to deal with any of this.
It's weird matchups do exist where sometimes your throws really do hinder you because they can put you full screen, etc. in certain matchups. Because now you're dealing with this, the full screen arsenal. The only zoner in Outworld right now.
Only zoner. A very good one at that.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, especially when he's got that bar amplifying those ninja stars to make sure that you're getting something there.
He just spent it, and he's almost got another bar down there. Look at that. It's insane.
I mean, that's the other thing, too, is that if
you got to spend money to make money. This is the...
Oh, he jumped over. What a call out from Pulse. I don't know if that was reaction. I don't know if he was anticipating it, but it was the right move. Oh,
no. Doesn't have the health to survive and Rewind. What? And a decision to just stand one scoop right there.
What a heartbreaker there at the end. A heartbreaking ending. Pulse with just the right call, and he wasn't showing signs of like wanting to jump. He wasn't looking for it the entire time, but he did it in such a perfect timing that he was able to punish the amplified ninja stars.
And at the end there,
almost had breaker.
I think Pulse was afraid of finally. I thought Ray1 was finally going to parry, which is why he did that stand one, because I thought he read that Pulse was going to hold a parry and then take a turn after the nut punch, which worked.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to see it here at the end once we get into the set. That was just incredible.
No, that was sick. Again, what I call that Amplified Ninja Stars is a very tough thing to jump over because you're throwing more stars, so you're expanding the hitbox coming at you, and Pole's just clearing it perfectly.
Yeah,
Had he mistimed it, it would have been a completely different story. Yeah, and look at the bar there, just shy of that breaker. So if he built the bar through any other means, whether it's like something that he would have blocked or maybe a decision to not waste the bar previously, he might have lived for one more play there at the end, but it was just all Rewind, swift 3-0.
And earlier in the set, some of the ways that Rewind was using armor in those disrespectful, situations, right? Slightly negative. Even plus making a read that someone's going to try to disrespect those plus frames. Feel free to have this conversation with me.
Sure, tell me.
But I feel like this event, I've been taking notes and taking in how everything's being developed, who's doing well. This is the new era. And it's a dang new era indeed. Do you feel like, and I'm going to say this with a little bit of pride, I've seen players with the most MKX experience doing really well against those that I know for a fact have less experience with that particular mechanic. Armor.
Yes.
Armored reversals, armored launchers,
Water wielder
the entire Poke Special game, Poke Special launching game. I think those older players do have a little bit of an edge right now, because I've seen them with those mechanics be more abusive with them that MKX players are more used to when it comes to abusing armor and these incredible plus frames and fun to blockable situations, even though we have a block button, including unblockables. As we jump here in the Sonic Fox, #WetBoys in the chat. It's about to get crazy. The forecast goes for rain. Are there any cumulus-stratus clouds outside? Did anyone do a scouting report, a weather report?
Well, Sonic Fox here is definitely trying to make a statement with this character. Again, having personal words with Sonic Fox, I was told that anyone who doesn't think Rain isn't a top-tier character is completely wrong about them. So let's see what the Fox can do this weekend. One game away from making it into the winners' top 8. But he's got a tough opponent, King Gambler.
This is going to be a tricky matchup. How is Rain going to be able to deal with, besides just maybe the armor, the pressure of Johnny Cage? He ain't dealing with the pressure if he's going to get the hit, though, because that was going to lead into some fun to block situations. And there's Sonic. Every time you see him cancel that projectile as well, building an awful lot of meter, because this is a very special move-oriented character versus others that may be more normal-oriented. Rain's very much a special spammer.
So, again, it was just Sonic Fox trying to get something going, and I felt like that round it was just Fox keeping them away.
All right, fourth open. It doesn't work out there. Sonic coming to the overhead. Oh my goodness, it was the Kara throw. And back to the corner, Cyrax letting it rip. Not down. Overhead's coming once more. 4-2-3 blocked, which is a double overhead that is safe for Rain. Also has an inherently built-in low with the back two that we'll see Sonic Fox break it at some point. Gambler losing the pressure, though. The shadow kick, even one of those things that he loses pressure off of. So do you want to take it?
I don't know. You want to take it? You want to see it? I mean, we're seeing something evolving here.
Bet.
Yeah. Huge risk here. Sonic Fox finding themselves in a very tough position here. Back up against the wall, but that's okay. Cyrex is there to bail them out.
And all those overheads, Sonic finally let the back two rip and blocked. Clutch stuff by Gambler. Known for one of the most defensive-oriented players we've got.
He's patient, definitely patient. King Gambler, one of the most patient players we've ever seen out there. The back throw bubble here just kind of appears out of nowhere. Gets the forward throw. Opting to use those 2 bars is King Gambler to make sure that this hurts as much as possible, and including this corner position. Sonic Fox waking up with the armor here.
And he gets the side switch off it and everything. And that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that I think Rain's going to have to deal with the pressure of Johnny Cage.
Armor, but obviously easily baitable. But then again, on the other side, you got Cyrax.
Cyrax making it safe. Are you trying to? No, exactly. And that's what makes Rain Cyrax in particular so strong, is that everything. Poke Special launch right there. If you blocked it, it's plus. LOL.
I don't know if King Gambler finds this funny, but oh, he found the net.
Is that going to be it? No full hype load here, but Fatal Blow is going to get broken.
Yes, 3 bars from Sonic.
All that momentum. Slow down, but he's going to build full meter of a zone. That's a lot of sticks of butter. He can make an awful lot of that.
Flawless blocking from King Gambler. That was key to staying in this game. The life deficit not too heavily in Sonic Fox's favor, and there's still plenty of time left. Getting clipped there, didn't go for the flawless block at all in that situation, didn't find it, and he just goes for a desperate shadow kick. Obviously, the intention was it was going to make the connection, but Sonic Fox showed a little respect there. It's like, okay, I respect it, I get it, but I was all over that.
And you see a use of one of the best down threes in the game of Rain, which washes everyone's toes. He is actually doing good. As the high mage of Outworld, it's his high duty to wash everyone's feet. That down three is absurd. You see the range of it, and then how he's able to follow up with how much chip he gets off. That's his official title. Sindel doesn't like him low-key, so that's what he actually does.
There you go. Wash the toes.
Oh, and those toes are about to get sucked to another water dimension down there.
So in a normal match, we say watch your toes when you get clipped by lows, but in this one, it's wash your toes.
Wash your toes. Yeah, they're doing just, you know.
Just circled around them. Cyrex coming in with the assist, adding some damage here, but King Gambler fighting back, going right back into it. Oh, a little too late there on that Cyrex call. Didn't get anything from it. Maybe anticipating Sonic to block in that situation. Uses the 2 bars, super expensive, but I think it's worth it. Is Sonic Fox gonna wake up on this? Waking up. No, wake up. He's down 1.
And then immediately micro-ducked, it looked like. Lost it. Woke up down 1, it got blocked. Which is losing your advantage.
Sure.
Losing your turn.
Easily.
Most of the time.
Easily.
And then Sonic micro-ducked 1, 1, and 1. Wait, 1, 1, and 1?
And you were alluding a little bit to some MKX strategies back then, but I feel like micro-ducking really was prominent in MK11. So it looks like we're getting the best of both worlds.
I have to say it. MK11 made us all good at micro-ducks because every time I go back and play like older games, we're micro-ducking all of a sudden. None of us micro-ducked back in MKX.
I'm
no
telling
one
you,
did.
Nobody did it.
We didn't.
No, definitely. Not only the really, really good players, but yes, I definitely agree with you. Going back and
we're going to give 11 a little bit of credit here, okay? I know we're going to get flamed for it immediately. We're going to get Oppenheimer, but it's fine. Guys, give it a little bit of credit. We did get better at certain things because of MK11.
Yeah,
and it is transferring really well to this title.
Yeah, it's really funny seeing people go back and play MKX like it's MK11. You know, looking to duck throws, looking to micro duck after they're like slightly negative, and it works. And it works for the same reasons, but it's funny because the meta of the competitive scene, it never got there. It never got there, but like it gets there so fast in this game, I feel. You know, even though this game is very, very deep, like the players are just putting in tons of work. This is like a lab monster game. You're seeing all these options, all these counter plays. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy what just the depth of the game delivers in so many different areas of this scene.
Oh yeah.
Whether it be content creation, viewer, like everything.
So we've come a long way. We're both dinosaurs here. We've seen the scene come a long way.
And we haven't. Oh my goodness! Look at the meter. Sonic Fox is a battery, already fully charged. And here you go. I thought we were going to see the setup set play attempt by Sonic, but haven't seen it one time. Just doing damage, putting full screen, and playing that health lead zoner spacing game. Sonic is keeping this incredibly simple and giving Gambler way more respect to know how to deal with those setups.
Yeah, the setups, you know, I feel like people can kind of explore, people can kind of figure out how to get out of them, what's your best options, and again, seeing like what are the most likely options to come out here. Cyrex keeping it nice and safe. Sonic Fox forcing King Gambler to come off that breaker if he wants to win this round.
That's just straight spacing from Sonic. Full screen control, making it rain. The rain god, you have to guess where it's going to come. And no matter where you jump on the screen, I feel like it has the hitbox to hit you. It just comes at a nice 45-degree angle of death. There's the back two, gives you that cool knockdown. And something we haven't talked about one time, Arma.
Tell me.
That, by the way, range jump 2, unblockable.
That's very fun considering that up block is one of the most consistent anti-air.
Why hasn't anyone mentioned that about Rain when talking about characters that are fantastic?
They're downplaying, okay? They're saving it. They're saving the dirt.
Ooh,
love the parry there. Love the parry there coming from King Gambler. This is do or die for him. Sonic Fox 1 round away from taking this in a 3-0 set. Goes for the throw, but Sonic Fox wasn't home, instead holding up and jumping, but that's okay. King Gambler keeping this pressure, keeping the momentum in his favor as Sonic Fox pushing out, pushing him away, but King Gambler's just dashing in there. The movement of Johnny Cage.
Jumps up to the corner. Sonic goes to the throw because he's got the Cyrax loaded the bars, and that's just gonna be a simple hit right there. 3-0. Sonic Fox going into winner's top 8. Gonna separate the sea like Moses. That's what's happening off stream. You guys can't see it, but Rain's first fatality. One of the gems in Mortal Kombat 1. You guys can't see it, but I'm gonna describe it to you.
There you go.
Rain is
Here
now
it is.
parting the seas like Moses, and just like his opponent.
Disgusting.
And just like most damage in this game, it did half life, half damage.
I like it. I like it. So, not the result I was expecting to see. You know, especially. I mean, look, Sonic Fox is Sonic Fox. Incredible fighting game player. Debatably incredible fighting game player of all time across many different platforms. No one doubting Sonic Fox's ability, but it was really amazing to see, you know, players like King Gambler putting in tons of work, you know, entering online tournaments, and you know, I'm always looking to see, you know, forward to the next thing, forward to the future, you know, the younger generation, if you will, the newcomers, and I just embrace it. But they were close rounds, very close rounds, as you can see here. Big shout outs to Mountain Dew for powering our instant replay, the do-over, if you will.
Shout outs?
Shout outs, yeah, big shout outs.
and there, you see the game plan of Rain. Wash the toes and mix it up with, you know, check in with a mid right there. So you can just know the plus frames. Some of those 1-1 challenges were just absurd. Right?
Yeah, especially there at the end, and I think that shows you a more calculated player, where I feel like a lesser player would look to check with like something like a down one instead. But if you look at, you know, the risk reward, you look at what you get for challenging someone with a standing button, you get way more. You get an actual combo instead of just super plus frames.
Yes.
So Sonic Fox just trying to stop any kind of advancement there at the end. But we do have our next match for you guys.
And that sets up the very first match in top 8, guys.
Tell me. Yes, that's right.
Is Rewind versus Sonic Fox. Are you kidding me?
Cloud, what year is it? What year is it?
1997. Wait, what?
I think that was before either of those players were born.
Oh my God, it was.
But yes, young guns nonetheless.
Dang it.
We got the Mighty Unjust.
Yeah,
we got the pride of New Jersey.
The Mighty Unjust and Wise Gemini, and you know, Wise has been one of the coolest stories about MK1 so far for me. Using really cool characters. He's got the Liu that he's known for 2 things: Liu Kang.
Liu Kang with Jax.
And an edgelord.
He's edgy, all right.
And
Havoc.
And he's got his Havoc.
Got the Havoc.
The lone Havoc. In this,
I haven't seen any others.
Almost in this event, yeah.
I have not seen any others, and.
But is that going to be the choice here? Because we know the Mighty Unjust will most likely be breaking out the Kenshi.
Yes, a lot of Kenshi, except for specific matchups. Mighty Unjust, you followed his career during MK11, playing literally every character.
I see, in my own mind, because I don't know the matchup, Havoc having maybe like an option or 2 somewhere because of how much armor he has. But
that's true.
But how does he deal with Kenshi and Sento at all?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it an awful lot. Maybe that may be the choice, or is there something about Lu Lao that's just going to do it a lot better for him?
That's definitely something worth pointing out. The fact that Havoc's armor move is 3 hitting.
Yeah.
It is able to absorb 3 hits rather than the single hit that everyone else
has 17.
So that's going to come into play here. But is Kenshi,
Yeah,
are Kenshi and Sento fast enough? Like, but then, you know, obviously you can bait it out. You can jump over and make it whiff. He might knock out Sento, but that's okay if you convert into a ton of damage.
It'd be trickier either way. The full screen game's probably going to be taken away. Yeah, these guys are homies because he's probably going Sub-Zero on that Kenshi. You know, Havoc zoning getting taken away with that. All those little setups. So, you know, Lu without a hat if he has armor on versus Havoc Cyrax, a lot better pressure, I feel like.
Sure. Yeah, I would definitely agree with you. Definitely.
Because Havoc's a bully. Have you seen his frame data? Go to combatacademy.com.
There you go. Big shout outs
MK1.
Big shout outs to Red Raptor.
And look at Havoc's frame data and then at me.
There you go. Tell him he was right.
With your conclusion.
Bully. That's the conclusion.
Bully. Oh, here we go.
Looks like we missed that first game here. Oh, sorry, the first hit here. Not going with Havoc, instead of going with Liu Kang and Scorpion.
And not Lu Lao. I've never even seen this particular composition in a tournament. Wise. Spear gets blocked by Ice Armor, if I'm not mistaken. Does he want an overhead in his pressure? And no, he wants to spear escape, maybe Sento.
That's right, and hoping that Sento doesn't come with him.
Oh, and here we go. Unjust, the name of the game. Call it his boy, and bank his opponent in the parking lot.
Oh, baby, the Sento sandwich doing a lot of work here for Kenshi and the Mighty Unjust as he takes that first round. Wise Gemini with a, like, again, a pick, a more unorthodox pick, but definitely, we can definitely see why.
Yeah. Oh, is it gonna combo? Oh,
Sick,
baby.
disgusting. I love it.
So Scorpion giving Liu Kang an armored launcher off of his wake up.
Yeah, a little bit of a boost there. It does scale a lot, but you know, it's pretty nice to have that option, that extra fear from the wake up.
And Scorpion's cameo, you know, generally regarded as, you know, the damage dealer for almost every character in the game, giving every character an overhead, an escape with the spear. And that was a lot of whiffing from both.
Oh, love the check here from Wise Gemini. Mighty might have thought a throw was coming in from that distance, but Wise Gemini exposing it completely. We're going to vest up, and we're not going to have to worry about those projectiles.
Got a little space with that. Allowed him just to get Sento out, and the blade to the chest.
I hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
I feel it every time. That is my favorite animated move, I think, in this game so far. And
So once the top 24 ends,
no!
I know they're gonna do the top 16, and then they're gonna do top 8. So I'm not gonna stream the top 16, but I am going to stream the top 8 when it starts later tonight. So I will be taking a break
It's called
in
blocking
between.
full screen. You just gotta do it.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like,
All right, let's continue enjoying the show.
Why not just throw it? I get so much benefit from it.
Chip.
Yeah.
Time to myself. You do, even if they block you, they're there for a couple seconds.
You're like,
chilling.
I'm hanging out, man.
Yeah,
I'm
why
good.
not?
I'm in no danger here. Didn't really see the Scorpion coming to fruition. Didn't even see an opportunity where that retracting spear cameo attack would even come into play. So I don't know if that's the right move. Maybe just a little bit
I
of
like
an
what
experiment.
He's thinking here.
Jack's unblockable setups. That was very fun to see in his
Extra
match.
health too?
Yes. Very fun to see in his match yesterday against Mike Metroid, but we're not going with that cameo.
Oh, what a set.
Yeah, that
Guys,
was a great set.
If you watched yesterday's events, Mike Metroid, Wise Gemini, a classic.
Classic, man. Instant classic. So good. Big shout out to Mike Metroid. So looks like he's going with a Lao, the Shaolin monks duo, if you will, here. Liu Kang is the main character, and Kung Lao is the assist.
And now Kenshi's got his assist out. The whole movie, Snowblind, is in effect. It's literally Shaolin Monks versus Snowblind right now. Here live at East Coast Throwdown Pro Competition. This is for top 8 winners still, ladies and gentlemen. And Sento is out, and the beat 'em up stance has occurred.
So what do they say? How do you deal with Sento? Just don't get hit?
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
You dodge a wrench, you can dodge a
If
ball.
you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball.
Pushing him back here. Of course, the mind game is how long he holds that regular push here. And it looks like Wise Gemini just a little too scared to really get any kind of offense going, even when he was right next to Kenshi.
A little bit extra right there, and you can make reads if they're going to hold that for the less frame reduction.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it
yeah.
And try to challenge it. Well, what a mind game there is.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a mix-up here.
Like right there. Throw.
You can see that Mighty did escape, but just escaped in the wrong direction. The demon drop, and that's a clean little punish here, but didn't get a lot as Mighty was able to, hey, it's okay, I was just super negative, and I can still attack. Here comes the Sento sandwich.
Here it is, Mixtown. Population-wise, Gemini. Oh, no. It's him alone at a bar. Eating a sword.
This Kenshi is looking
2-0,
clean.
the Mighty on just when he simply gets the hit into Sento. It's not the game you were playing moments ago. It's no longer Mortal Kombat 1.
It's too clean. It's too clean, Mr. Aquaman.
Here's showing the power. And the Mighty Unjust, the 922-time ESL champion. I forget the number every single time.
Tons.
But it keeps growing, so I'm going to keep making up a bigger and bigger number every time I say it. He is a multiple-time champion, and this is what we're talking about. The crowd's starting to get hyped back there. They
go out with a bang.
Guys, These bullying characters are people pleasers, the Havocs of the world, the General Shao's chickens of the world, Arma. We want to see the big beef.
We do. We all want to see
some of us do. Some of us do.
No, we all do. I think you can speak for everyone. I think Mr. Aquaman's allowed to speak for everyone here. Okay. Now, I'm liking this. I'm seeing a lot more from Wise Gemini. Got the tether in play. Is he going to snap the neck, or is he going to bait out the wake-up? Didn't bait out the wake-up. Instead, got a little too aggressive there, and Mighty in a great spot here. And
whoa.
You don't have to worry about Sento when you got all these projectiles circling around you.
And did that projectile just get rid of ice armor? I'm pretty sure, which I don't think it does, or I don't think it did, but we're going to find out today.
Yeah, I was going to say, so many interesting interactions. Something that
was while Sento was out, so there was a lot on the screen. And all Wise Gemini in this one. And what did we say earlier about this character? A bully.
A bully. We're seeing it right here. Why didn't Wise go with it with the first game? Maybe a little not as confident with it. Maybe it's something that, you know, he assumed Mighty and Just knew about the matchup, and maybe Mighty doesn't know.
They may have played it a lot because they both enter a lot of these big league tournaments. You know, IFCFs of the world, Sarah Share of IETV, Coliseums, all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and there is all of the armor that exists in the game in one special move. I said 17 hits. It was pretty close.
It's a lot of moves there. A lot of moves getting just eaten up.
And there it is again.
Sento taking a fiver.
That might be one of the only things that you can maybe try to safely do against the Cyrax spin as well.
I like how smart Wise Gemini was to get out of there. That combo?
I don't even.
That combo?
Yeah.
That combo?
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay. Unjust is going to say, hold on, guys. Stop talking about Havoc. I got this.
It's the Kenshi show. It's not the Havoc show.
Yeah, it's not that. There's about to be that Mets got him. Look at Sento slowly walking down with the stance, one dash at a time. And then there's a half screen overhead to clip you.
What a menace.
Gonna be.
What a menace.
He's got Sento overhead, and he does the back two.
I mean, look, Mighty had to come off that fatal blow, had to set up for the potential comeback.
1-4-1, and he did it early. I think reading that Wise was going to maybe try to reversal armor right there, which would have been smart to call out. That's his match point for him, and he has everything he wants on the screen right now. Ice armor and a dream.
Sento sandwich, not where you want to be, Wise Gemini. Jumping right out of there, and nobody home to check him and keep him in place, but that's okay. Mighty Unjust finds a nice hit, and instead of getting more damage, instead opts to go and reload the Sento, but Wise Gemini finding the stray hit, getting the conversion, and setting up the tether. Is he going to snap the neck? Yes, he does. Unblockable boys. Keeping him close to the corner. What's going to be the next setup? Because that is a very expensive setup, so we're not going to keep seeing it. That does cost 2 bars.
Even though it is an unblockable, you know, kind of a reset thing there, doesn't do a lot of damage. Just saw the 160 and coming in with the big buttons of Sento stances, Mighty Unjust, to end the winner's run of Wise Gemini. GG's to both. Unjust in winners top 8 will join the upper echelon of players of Rewind and Sonic up there, as only 4 will make it in to that round.
Now, was that 3 back-to-back 3-0s?
Yeah, what's happening?
Very dominant performances. I mean, this is, you know, could be players that labbed a little bit more, players that prepared a little bit more, didn't want to just go in with nothing, and, you know, coming out on top.
And the last winner's match coming up right now, and this was a,
the last winner's semis.
This is a final combat match. Darth Arma.
That's right.
This is a final combat match.
That was probably one of the best matches in that entire final combat for Mortal Kombat 11.
This is a world championship caliber match you guys are seeing. That could be the world finals. These two.
And let's check out our instant replay, our do-over. Thank you to Mountain Dew.
I'm about to have a sip of some, dude.
Let's go. Do it. Enjoy your mountain. Yeah.
I got you, Arma.
But you can see, you know, I really think we would have seen a completely different set had Wise gone with Havoc the entire time. That's kind of the character that Wise has been known to play for a long time.
And it was really cool to see that armor come into play.
Yes, the armor came into play multiple times.
Because that was a pure theory craft. I had no idea what was going to happen. I'm like, is he just going to get zoned out the whole time? Is he going to get destroyed? But it came into play, you're right. And when he was able to establish Sento not on the screen, he was playing the game just fine.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, again, that's the thing is if Kenshi can get that Sento set up, life's a lot easier for him, despite being blind and everything. This is Zombat formerly known as Combat.
Yeah.
Going up against Ninja Killa. Two incredible players. I was actually talking to Sonic Fox this morning and asked, who are you training and playing with the most? And he said, Zombat by a lot. He plays with, Sonic plays with Zombat way more than anybody else. And you can't count him out. There's no amount of money can buy you that kind of experience.
Yeah, and has, I believe, going back to when, formerly known as Combat back then, came onto the scene in Injustice 2.
Yes.
And
as a very young player.
Really young, really online at first.
Yes.
And earned the top player's respect so quick. Like, it was crazy.
Yes, was it Firestorm?
Firestorm. And what's crazy is I thought everyone hated fighting him because all they did was just get hit and mixed and 50-50 to death.
Yeah, when that blue flame came out, you were toast.
I'm getting flashbacks,
baby.
I'm getting terrible ones of health bars disappearing. But that is the skill of this young player that has now through across multiple titles, in Injustice instantly made it to the top. And first Mortal Kombat game, world finalist.
Yes.
First Mortal Kombat game.
And here's the second one for Zombat. I also love seeing, I want to shout out Zombat's YouTube. A lot of incredible guides on there, really breaking down everything about characters, tons of detail, breaking down the frame data, how to approach certain matchups, how to, strings to look at, and just giving you an awesome idea. So big shout out to Zombat's YouTube channel. If you guys want to learn more about all the characters he plays, tons of information there.
Go check it out. Such a knowledgeable young man. And of course, Ninja Killa, go check out his YouTube where he's just beating the bricks off of...
With no explanation.
Off of people with no explanation. You start the video, he's beating the bricks off of someone, and then the video ends, and he's like, won.
It's one of those...
Like and subscribe. See you next video. All right, later, guys. That's Ninja.
That's 100% it.
And what he did in the video was this Michelangelo art piece of Mortal Kombat.
This the highest damaging combo done in match, first try, never dropped.
The whole match was one Shang Tsung combo. Yeah, like those. Yeah, it was awesome.
So amazing.
Here we go, guys. The last match of winners, top 16. We've talked them up, and now it's time for combat.
It's time, baby.
Big air read. And Zombat, it was the Johnny Cage that we knew him for, that MK11. And in that match in particular, he was smoking, and it's going to be the Raiden from Ninja Killa, which means that he's coming out swinging. We saw some other characters early in the tournament. Nothing but seriousness today.
Yes. I mean, you don't want to play around with Zombat. As you can see right now, putting on a clinic for Ninja Killa. Ninja Killa in a bad spot is even going to, gets the throw escape there, and showing signs of life, at least getting out of the corner.
And is this not the run back from EVO as well, where they played, I think, in top 16, somewhere like that? They met around this time at EVO as well, where Ninja won it really close. And hello, Lightning Cage hitting everywhere, keeping him in the corner. Spin to win. Excellent negation of the chip, but not a stop of the pressure.
Yeah, no, don't want to lay off the pressure. Oh, big whiff punish here, and it hurts. When Raiden finds that whiff punish, and Ninja Killa is one of the best at them. I mean, Ninja Killa's neutral is phenomenal, insane. The spacing from this player, you don't want to give an opportunity up.
And if there's an ounce, and I mean one, maybe even 0.01 extra damage that you can find in a combo, Ninja's going to find it and do it on stream, trust me.
And say, is that hard? Is that supposed to be hard?
Yeah.
Is that hard? I do it every time. No problem.
Although Sonic was flexing on us with those jump cancel combos yesterday. That was a little insane.
Yeah, I saw Sonic doing them to warm up, and I said, "How are those combos actually really, really hard?" And he goes, "Yeah, they're hard. Does it first try, right in front of you."
You know, Sonic, they have this ability to just be great, and that's what it is. And speaking of, 518 more from Ninja on the day. One away, and that was.
I don't like seeing. Yes, my heart, my heart dropped.
That was a close one right there.
That was super close. That could have been an entire game, the entire round, and you hate to see it. Combat starting out so phenomenally against Ninja.
Incredible. Just the control that he gives you right there, and every time you tried to jump out, it was right into a lightning cage.
Right into lightning cage, no problem. I mean, you're not gonna. Johnny Cage doesn't have anything to really mess with the trajectory there. Obviously nothing like a teleport once you jump. So that's clean, plain and simple. jump in. Here comes the lightning cage. You're going to land on it. You're going to get hurt, and you're going back to the play.
Wow. And now we've got some, what feels like a challenge from Zombat. That says, you know what, buddy? Let's do this. No, let's do this.
Let's rock.
It's going to be a 5-5. We got the same tools, the same options. I'm going to try to beat you at your own game.
No excuses. It's a very tough order to tell someone as talented as Ninja Killa, I can beat you with your character.
And Ninja's saying, so far, no, you're not.
That's what I'm seeing. That's definitely what I'm seeing. I don't know if that was a flawless block attempt, trying to let go and then hold on to block to negate all that chip there, because there's plenty of chip and it does add up here. As you can see here, Cyrex coming in to make it nice and safe. Ninja Killa flawless blocking there just at the end, right as Cyrex comes in for the clip. Gonna opt to use those 2 bars to make it count. It should be plenty enough. Plenty enough.
Room to spare. Now's the time to kill him, Armin. Now's the time.
Now's the time.
No, that was it. That's all you get.
That's all. Back off. He's a fair fighter. I'll let you get up.
Just block again.
Just to sit through all this blocks then again.
Back in the grinder. We all know how that feels. Staying low. The Raiden special. Raiden, not only Earthrealm's Mortal Kombat champion, but also Earthrealm's Limbo champion.
That's it. He gets low.
He does get low.
Let me tell you, he gets low.
Good for him.
Nice. I'd love to be that flexible.
Working the fields and working his opponents. On block. Go to carrier. Interrupt. That was such a ridiculous.
But that was so smart to not finish the string there, wait for the Cyrex, and then get Cyrex out of the picture, and then continue your onslaught. Oh, back escape, playing to the corner, but that's okay. We're out of here, onto the other side. If it didn't work one way, I'm going to do it the other way.
This is a match that we're going to see a lot of the passive ability of Raiden come into play. As the more that Raiden blocks, you see his eyes light up.
That means he's taking a lot less chip damage.
Almost acting like an auto flawless block for you.
Almost there. Still got a flawless block though.
And 15 seconds, all that remains in this match. With all of this health, it's been mostly block.
It's been blocking.
All checks and balances, and that was such a quick check by Ninja, or reaction. That's something that you do not want to test against him. With 3 seconds remaining, going to pick up, and that is going to be it. 2-0 for Ninja with 1 second remaining. Because I timed that perfectly.
It seemed like
I knew that was going to happen.
It seemed like, you know, those first games when you're playing against somebody, you kind of figure it out. You figure out their tendencies. You figure out how aggressive they want to be or how defensive they want to be. And I think Combat gave a lot of information there to Ninja Killa in that first game. I don't know if Johnny Cage is the way. I was seeing Combat making the adjustments a little bit more towards the end of that second game. I would have liked to see him explore it a little bit more. You know, that second round, pretty close. You know, a few different hits away.
It wasn't, and even here, he was hovering over Lau. He just hovered over Cyrex some more, and he's going back to Lau here, which I believe is a change up from round 1, where he did have the Cyrex, Johnny. Now he's gonna have the low for the plus frames. A little bit more for Ninja to worry about full screen in comparison. Yeah. Finally, something from the worry about full screen. So a little bit of a change up. I like this.
I love the aggression after recognizing that the Lau low hat hit, knowing how plus he was, and saying, hey, this is the opening for me. Good throw escape here from Combat. And the Lau hat coming in as an anti-air, as a very easy to convert combo. And Ninja Killa going for a ride. Now, we did see this the first time around, and Ninja Killa just laid down that first round and then turned it completely up on the follow-up.
Right, so sometimes it's almost like he likes to take in the information and then activate in round 2. Which I have heard stories of, like
sitting up from his chair.
I've heard stories of old Street Fighter 2 players that would do that. They would lose game 1 intentionally, just to see what you do, and then play.
And then play. Long set here, as you see.
He's like that down. He's down 2, regarded as, if not the best down 2 in Mortal Kombat 1, uppercutting the sky, looking to summon a thunderstorm with that thing.
Good block of the overhead there.
What a few times we've seen the overhead block.
Yeah, because it's very fast, and again, it's the risk reward versus. Oh, baby!
So smart or bold. I can't tell sometimes when it comes to this man.
I'd say big brain. Big brain play.
Big brain
100%.
is really good because you know what? That covers both up a little bit. Gives him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. He's full charging. Almost.
There.
Full circle goes behind the hat immediately when he saw it. Took away the mind game instantly. And there's the mind game himself charging that. Are you going to try to jump it?
Yeah.
Interrupt it. Not going to be there for him this time.
Oh, clipping the low there, but not really getting it much out of there. The backdash from Ninja Killer, opening him up completely. He's going for a huge combo here. Has the corner, has the Cyrex assist, and this is a dangerous spot for combat.
Oh, just playing with Nas Ninja. One hit, just one for the plus frames on that string. Create the space, and this is it for Zombat. He's got the hit. He's got the resources. Let's see if we can use it. Fatal Blow's in play. Armored, he baits it. Let's go. Has the hit. Gonna go into the Fatal Blow. Get the damage, and now it whips. Not like this. Forces off the meter. Ninja hit away. He's fully charging the projectile. You know, all this chip even full screen. You gotta come to me right now. Puts down the Lao hat, and that's gonna be it. Ninja Killer takes it 3-0 in winners top 8.
Man, you don't want to go down in that fashion on a stage like this against an opponent like that. It's just, again, just heart-wrenching to see.
And that was for top 8. We're sitting here like that should be in top 8.
Yes, because, again, these two Titans, like, normally, you see incredible down-to-the-wire sets here, but...
Sorry, Zombat. It's going to be hard for us.
I know. I definitely said combat throughout that
Combat's
set.
in our DNA.
Combat's
it's
so
in
used
his
to it.
DNA.
It's literally in the name of the game.
Changing his name for the trademark, I understand that.
Sure.
I
sure
get
you
it.
do. I get it. So are you just officially apologizing? I will apologize. I'm sorry, Zombat. But your old name was half of the game that we literally say and play every day.
But we love you regardless. Still in this tournament is Zombat. Going down to Ninja, just like at Evo, Zombat not going to let that affect him whatsoever. Zombat was still able to make a massive losers run there. Expect it here. Big matches still to come, guys. That was winners top 16 through. So later on, in winners top 8, Rewind versus Sonic Fox, the Mighty Unjust versus Ninja Killer. That is, none of us can look at that top 4 in winners side and say none of them don't deserve to be there. That is almost what we expect to be there and who we expect to be there right now, which is
100%. And there's
good to see in the new era.
And there's tons of talented players who still couldn't get there, and that's just a testament to how heavy the competition was here this weekend. All the killers came out. I mean, it's just too much. It's overwhelming.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all weekend. You guys have been hearing us all weekend talk about it. It's in front of us. You guys are witnessing it live as well. Hope you guys are giving your thoughts. And coming up is going to be the loser side of top 16. Every match is streamed, so just sit back and enjoy. Hope you got everything ready, your snacks.
Hope you got your Mountain Dew ready.
Yeah, absolutely. On the loser side, we got B-Dog versus Blue Linkies. We've got Big Daddy G going up against Grr. We've got Turkey going up against Video Games Yo. And we got Cease going up against Deoxys.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible here. I'm most looking forward to the run back of Grr versus Big Daddy G. It came down to the wire, just like this chug is going down the wire. I thought you were going to keep going. I know it's a lot. So
I was, but
it's too much of a risk. It's
a little bit of carbonation. Sorry, production. That was right in their ear. I apologize, guys.
Oh,
it felt
love
good,
it.
though. It
I
felt
love
good.
it. Mr. Aquaman, it's been an honor, a privilege every single time to commentate with you. Mr. Aquaman is going to take a break so he can get ready for top 8. I'm going to be joined by Tento for the rest of this top 16. Tons of great matches, including Grr with the run back against Big Daddy G coming right up. We're going to take a quick break.
All right, guys. They're going to go take a break, and they're going to do top 16. So I'm actually going to take a break from the stream. I am going to come back and do top 8 whenever that starts later tonight. So thank you for joining me, guys. Hopefully you will join me later tonight, all right? Have a good day, everybody.